This is a story about the end. The arrival of the architect was a catalyst for the annihilation of the old world. We stared into oblivion, and oblivion stared back in kind. 6 billion were lost on Advent Day. Families, friends, neighbors, all lost to us, leaving behind nothing but sickly husks. The first horrors. The horrors were beings of sickening flesh, desires of death, impossible amalgamations of biology. They possessed a hunger that could never be satisfied. Creatures without souls, without compassion, without remorse. They hunted, consumed not just our bodies, but our very beings. And with every victim, they grew, looming monsters. And we were nothing more than their playthings. Civilizations around the globe unleashed their full arsenals. The world was set ablaze. But when the smoke cleared, the horrors still stood, backed by beautiful, monstrous beings, known only as the Seraph. Our numbers dwindled. We went into hiding. We cried out for a savior. That's when we found the Automata. Massive titans of metal, powered by strange, otherworldly means, strength and resilience unmatched. They became our new belief, our protectors, our gods. But those who piloted the Automata knew the truth. They were no gift. They were a curse.
Hello and welcome to ELdritch Automata Advent Day, where we will explore day one of when the world ended. But before we jump into the narrative, we're going to go to our players and just have a quick introduction of who they are. Start off with an amazing person right next to me, Filbert.
Also, I unmute. Hi, I'm Felber. Also Dapper Zombie everywhere. We doing character introduction or just us today?
Just you for right now. We'll
Okay.
get to that later.
Then we will see who I am playing later. But I am around all the time, playing all kinds of things. So come join us. We'll kick it over. We'll go down. To Depresso.
Yeah. To the voice of the intro.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I am Depresso Mancy, one of the local voice actors of the group. Been part of the domain for a little while now. Been, tying myself into all of your thoughts and minds so that one day when I appear in your basement, you won't be as scared when I take your flesh.
Well, I guess that makes it me next. Hello, I am Baby Blue Inks on the gram, and Shinko is Blue on TikTok. I am a little bit all over the place, mostly in the shadows. But today I'm excited to play. Never done this system before, so it'll be a lot of fun. Then I'll go up there.
Hey, everybody. I'm Ryan, creator, curator, and all-around problem of the Dark Domain. And I'm glad to actually get to play in this. We've done a couple episodes of ELdritch Automata here on the channel before, but I was over where my man Techo is. So I love the fact that I get to be down here this time. And I get to do all the plugs so he doesn't have to try to remember them. Because I have sticky notes for cheats on my monitor like a noob. We are still raising money for the Queer Youth Resource Center of Southwest Washington. We're at like $376 out of 500. So if you find it in your heart or in your financial capabilities to do something to help some queer kids get resources such as counseling and education of that nature, by all means, the button's down there below blue. We also have channel points curated not for this game, but since ELdritch Automata works on the Year Zero engine, we have alien points that are transferable. So look for the facehugger icon in green to help us, the players. Damn. There's 2 in there already. We are headed towards 150 followers, where we will be doing a giveaway live right here on Twitch. Whenever that happens, the winner will be chosen at random from our list of followers and be sent a pair of hand crocheted dice bags with dice inside of them. Periodically, Techo might be sharing different pictures of monsters and whatnot, or different mechs, since this is a giant mech versus kaiju kind of horror game, in our live React channel on our Discord server. That way, we kind of like avoid any kind of copyright issues or financial, all that good stuff. So if you're not a member of our Discord community, come on by. We got an open door, and that's the only way you're going to see half of this stuff. But if you do like what you saw here tonight, after my man tells his story, 'cause I have no idea what's down this road. The book's not even out for this game, so I have no idea what he's about to do to us. But you can go see the 2-part episode of Dark Passenger and the 3rd episode in that continuation that I wrote myself, The Last Morn, over on our YouTube channel. And if you are a member of the channel, you want to be a member of the community, you want to rep some stuff, we have a Redbubble store with all kinds of sweet merch, whether it's from Supernatural, our Power Rangers campaign. We have some vampire stuff. I would love for to get more into the art stuff to where I can have some stuff for this game. And we have all kinds of like Pride merch. There's all kinds of stuff that you can wear and have coffee in and sleep with and wrap yourself up with. So go out and check that out. But that's enough out of my ass. I'm going to hand it back over to the man in the chair.
Well, as we begin, it's a little bit of a dialogue to show you what's going on in the world. First, it is 2025. It's the summer. It's around the middle of the summer, so it's kind of bustling. Where we are is New York. New York is very bustling at this point in time, as there are different things happening. Kids are out, parents are stressed, they have to deal with babysitters and all those other things. And our adults have their own problems, issues, things they work with. But there's a problem. Something has awoken. Somewhere across the world that no one knows, there is an ancient temple, a temple that seems to have been hidden for maybe a millennia. But there's something that sleeps inside that got woken up. Maybe by accident, on purpose, who knows? Only the architect dies. As this creature wakes for the first time in a very long time, it sniffs and sees how much the world has changed. And it doesn't like it. It's not its image, and it needs to change it. So as it arises and starts to call forth this old allies, the world won't be the same as you thought it was. Before we dive into that, we'll actually go over to Cameron. Cameron, would you like to describe yourself and where are you coming from?
So Cameron is a Caucasian male in his late 20s to early 30s, depending on how you see him. He has just signed his DD-214 and is on his flight home with his wife. So I chose a specific face claim for that just to make Echo angry. But
Don't worry about it.
he is on his way back to the East Coast with his wife Masami.
Yeah. So as you are on the plane and you're about to land, it was a really peaceful ride. You will see on your shoulder your wife is sleeping. And you'll see that she slowly starts to wake after this long ride. She kind of looks up to you. Oh, what time is it?
He would look at his watch because he hasn't been paying attention.
Yeah, it is around 1 p.m. ish. You guys are supposed to land about 15 minutes or so.
Oh, it's about 1 in the afternoon. We're just about there.
Oh, perfect. God, I hate riding on a plane. It's kind of good that we're landing, and I'm glad that we could finally start a next chapter of our life.
No more plane rides. No more changing states where we have to live. No more me gone months on end. None of it. We're done. That is behind us.
Good. I just want to settle, find a home. But why did we pick New York again?
That was your idea, not mine.
I could have sworn it was yours.
Nope. I wanted to move further north to Massachusetts. You were very, very dead set on New York, and I like to say, happy wife, happy life.
Sure. She only enough to give you a gentle kiss.
He smiles and kind of like leans his head back in his seat, as far as those seats go.
Perfect. And as you guys land, it is a soft landing. There's nothing bad that happens, and everyone starts to get up after the plane's land to get up and grab their stuff. Your fiance kind of like holds you from it. Like, we'll go first because she just wants her space, and if she gets up now, these people are kind of everywhere. So she's kind of like, hey, let's take our time. We're not in a rush.
Yeah. Man, where to go?
Perfect. And we're gonna pause there for you for a moment, and we're gonna go to Jacob.
Bonnie's
Would you
gonna
like to
yell at me.
describe what your character looks like and what they're up to?
Yeah, Jacob is in his early 40s, sort of mid-length, curly, uncurled hair, a bit of a bold beard with a thick mustache, sizable man working in a kitchen. He's in a black shirt with a green apron wrapped around his waist, just wearing some, casual chef pants, working in a kitchen. It's what time is it, or does that matter?
It's around noonish.
Noon. So right now he's prepping the first half of the service for his restaurant, Whiskey and Wildflowers, to which he runs a soup kitchen for the first 3 hours to help the homeless situation. Off to his side would be his son, who's on summer break from culinary school, just sort of helping him out in the restaurant. And I will upload his picture somewhere.
There, I got you. But as you guys are basically getting ready for the day and getting ready for the soup kitchen, he kind of looks at you from it. He's around 20-ish or so, and he's kind of looks up to you. So, Dad, we're gonna give over the family business and finally retire.
Well, it'll just be whenever I can't pick up this knife anymore. And he'll do a small flourish with his knife and continue chopping onions.
Knowing Gil, you'll try to chop into your 90s.
Well, if Grandpa can do it, so can I.
Oh yeah. Grandpa did say we should probably stop by. I know he's having some issues with his back, I think.
Is it acting up on him again? All right.
Yeah.
I'll make him some stew to bring.
I think he needs an aid, honestly, Dad.
He needs what?
An aid.
An aid? Well, we'll have to see what insurance covers and what we can do.
I mean, I could pick up some more shifts in another place. There's a bakery here in town that's a little short-handed. I could pick some shifts there, get some extra money for Grandpa.
Yeah, Rosie probably could use the extra hand. I don't want to stretch you too thin, though. So if you start helping there, I'll run the soup kitchen until you come over.
I can do both.
Nah, you gotta keep some of your summer break.
Dad, you know that I enjoy working. I enjoy being around you and everyone else.
Yes, but when you're my age and you have arthritis so deep into your arms that you can barely clench your hands some days, you're gonna regret not taking some of those days off.
All right, fine. I will spend all my time helping you and her.
All right. I appreciate you, kiddo.
Oh, is that? Like I said, it's my favorite time is always cooking with you.
And I always like having you here.
Good. Now take your old self a little faster. You're falling behind.
All right. I got you.
He'll give you a smile and get back to work. We'll pause for you for a moment, and we'll go over to Talia for a moment. Would you like to describe your character and what you're up to?
Of course, I'm playing Talia Reed, and she's got big old nerd glasses, is probably wearing a cardigan after working a full day shift at the zoo, taking care of the reptiles, and she goes home to take care of her own reptiles while her roommate, John, with her roommate has pink spiky hair, and Talia Rain has like this curly, long brown hair, more wavy than curly, and big glasses, and she just kind of has a soft, feminine, nerdy look about her, and she's talking to her roommate John while she waters her plants about, the caiman lizards at the zoo today just would not eat their snails. They usually eat black snails, but the vets ordered them white snails today, and they can't eat it with the way that their molars are built. They're not like tegus.
Kind of caught your head. So, what's the difference between the white snails and the black snails? Why wouldn't they just eat the white snails if they're snails?
Well, the caiman lizards have these like specified tongues in order to move around the shell whenever they say crunching up the shells. And something about the black snails have like harder shells, I think. Either that or the caiman lizards are just being dramatic babies, which is totally possible. And she'd be like petting her monitor that she's like just finished cleaning up on. Her monitor's name is Stinky.
I love Dinky. And she's like, okay, interesting. So, I know you've been like doing this for a while. Are you thinking of taking this super seriously and like going to school for it? Or, I mean, I think you already have your bachelor's, right?
Yeah, I mean, I got my bachelor's at least, and I've always really loved reptiles. They've just been a fascination for me, and I think my time at the zoo has really made me realize this is something I could be happy doing. I don't know. I'm hoping that after this summer, I'll be able to have enough saved up that I could actually go and get my herpetology degree.
Well, about that, if she's going to kind of lean over and grab something behind the couch, and we'll pull out an envelope and it's going to present it to you. I think you need to go follow your dream.
What is John? What is this? And she'll
Um,
take it with one hand while still holding Stinky like a baby with the other.
It's money for you to go to school and focus on the thing you love.
Where'd you get this? Where did you get this?
Um,
John,
so-
did you rob somebody?
Okay. Rude that you think the first thing I did was rob someone.
Is there a body in the bathtub?
You can go check if you want.
She will like slowly start like, leaning into the hallway to see in the bathtub.
Yeah, there's nothing in the bathtub. No,
I love that you have a roommate that you actually have to actively question that about.
my mom died recently, and she left a lot of money. I mean, too much money for me to honestly do anything with. And I truly care about you. And I know your love for it, for these lizards, the love for what you do, and I want you to pursue it.
I think she'll like tears welling in her eyes a little bit. She'll give John a hug, kind of squishy between like a little marshmallow.
Oh yeah, give you a big hug back.
She'll hold Squishy up and be like, "We don't have to eat canned chicken anymore."
Yeah, I've been trying to cook for you, but you always forget about it.
I am an independent woman and I can maintain myself.
What did you
But
eat last night?
ramen and leftover food from my lizards.
And what was in the fridge that you could have ate?
I don't know.
There was pizza that I handmade for the both of us that you didn't touch.
Well, this means a lot to me. You don't.
You
You
didn't
don't.
want to me.
You didn't have to do that.
Look, we're girls. You're kind of like my sister that I never had. You've done a lot for me, and I wanted to repay you.
I agree. Well, do you want me to at least put Stinky's old bedding in your pothos plant for some fertilization?
Okay, then you say the weirdest shit like that.
What's
I love you, but you say some of the weirdest shit.
It's an ecosystem. You got your plants, and I got my babies, and together they grow beautiful things, kind of like us.
The day that I moved in, I knew you were crazy.
I know.
And I love you for that.
So just go back to taking care of her lizards, I think.
But I'm gonna go get some food. There's that cool Thai place down the street. I was gonna go walk and get some. Do you want some?
You know, let me go with you. And she'll grab her jacket. I could stretch my legs.
Sweet. And we will pause for you, and we'll go to Tommy. Tommy, let's really describe your character and what you are up to.
Sure. Tommy is kind of younger than it seems everyone else that we've kind of had so far. He is kind of rangy, kind of hard to tell exactly most of the time because he is in the habit of wearing large, oversized clothing along with when he's out and about. A mask of one sort or another, whether that is a face mask or a respirator, since a lot of his time is spent places he shouldn't be with cans of paint, doing things he shouldn't be doing. Um, so I think at the moment, though, since the middle of the day, we don't do a whole lot of art during the middle of the day. We are more than likely at his place working on designs or something like that.
Perfect. And as you are working on the designs, you would feel hands come on your shoulder. And would you like to describe your partner?
Sure, I will actually throw.
She's super fucking hot, by the way. The partner's very fucking hot.
Yeah, Kina is another artist that he knew from from school and kind of fell into with the kind of alternative art culture and things in New York. And what they are is hard to put a name on it, but they seem to be happy and they're coexisting. So
yeah, but as you feel her hands on your shoulder, she will kind of lean over you to look at you. What are you doing?
and we'll kind of sit back to kind of expose like the art pad where he's working on some kind of design. Another of with his tag, and stuff like that. So it's a big mural piece.
She'll nod approvingly. Your technique is getting better and better by the day.
Well, we're trying. That's what we're doing. So
I know. I actually found a cool spot for us to hit today. I found an underpass that looks like it really needs to get tagged.
awesome. How big a space we got to work with?
She thinks for a moment. What's up? About maybe 20 feet long, 10 feet high.
All right.
So,
Should have something that'll fit there then.
what do
start
you think?
going-
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, we'll just kind of start going through like different designs and sketch pads to figure something out that'll work, and then making sure he has, all of his stuff prepared, because it's a pretty big space, so he's going to want to hit it, with enough time to put the work into it.
Do you want to go check it out real quick before we do this tonight, just so you can get
Yeah,
an
we'll
idea?
take a look at it. It'll work.
All right, perfect. And as she is like getting up, you'll see that she throws on her biker jacket, and she kind of looks over to you from it. So, I have a weird question for you, or not? It's hard to explain.
Okay.
What are we gonna do about rent?
It's a good question. Hmm. Let's see. How bad are things looking?
Not the best.
Yeah. There's that. Let's see if I can. I know Mitch had said something about some more like commercial work stuff, so I can try and reach out and see if he's got something that'll pan out.
You know, I could. I know we don't want to, but I could ask my big brother. No, he doesn't like you the most, but he
Then
does
let's not
have a
give him
job.
more. Let's give him more reasons to not like me. We'll figure it out. We always have.
I know. It's just this is fun. What we do is so much fun. It's exhilarating. It makes me truly feel alive. But we're struggling so hard just to make ends meet.
Yeah. No, I get that.
I don't want to talk to my brother. I really don't. But he's highly successful. He has a lot of money and he loves me. Much as I love that idiot too.
Well, let me reach out to Mitchell, see if we can do anything else. But if we have to, I will. We'll talk to your brother.
Thanks. I know it's hard, but we got this. And as you and her leave to head off to go scout in the location, we are going to pan a bit above New York as you guys are all going to different places or doing different work. Above it, there is almost like the world's going dark. There's almost like this weird fog, haze of almost like this black smoke in the air. It doesn't make much sense, but something feels off. It feels weird. It feels perilous. And we'll first start off with you, Cameron. Cameron, as you finally get off the plane with your fiance, there's this weary feeling that you're getting that you just can't explain.
Oh no. That makes total sense. That's the PTSD talking. Dude, shut up. Yeah. No, like he has one of his larger backpacks, like single shoulder slung, and he just probably walking out and just stops. And like if you were to zoom in, you'd see like the hairs on the back of his neck start to stand up, and he just starts scanning the crowd because like that's what it usually means. Like there's immediate danger, and what he's used to is like, oh, somebody here's trying to hurt me and the people around me. which one of them is it?
Perfect. So as you go immediately on guard, your wife or your fiance just runs in the back of you because you just stopped. She's like, "Oh, sorry. Are you okay?"
Yeah, no, and he like kind of like doesn't stop scanning, but like reaches back and brings her around to like almost his side.
Hey, what's going on? Are you okay?
Something's off.
I don't know what you're talking about. Everything seems fine. As she says fine, you hear bloody screams coming from almost like the right side of you through one of the other terminals.
He grabs her hand and he starts running. Like, we gotta go now.
Yeah, she will be like, "Oh, okay," and starts to follow after you. Are you just running in the opposite direction of whatever it is?
Yes. I have no weapon, no body armor, and she is with me. We're running away from the danger as much as I want to run to it.
Right. We'll come back to you. Uh, Jacob, as you are about to open up the place, your son is gonna be like, "Hey, Dad, do you want me to go in the car and grab the stuff? I think you left some of the cases out there."
Oh, yeah, I'm not seeing the apples. Yeah, if you want to grab the apples and the potatoes from Outback.
Gotcha. And you'll see that he would start to walk out, and then that's when you get the feeling that something is just off.
Actually, they might be heavy. Let me come with you. And he'll stick his knife in the wrappings of his apron and start to walk out with them.
Dad, I am strong. What? I'm fine. I got it.
Trying to feign the discomfort. He's gonna just like grab him by the back of his head. Not as strong as me yet.
You have arthritis. I'm definitely stronger than you.
No, we want to say that to the arm wrestling match last night.
I let you win. I wanted you to feel good.
Yeah, just like I used to let you win, huh?
Oh, that is yeah. And the two of you would walk outside. We'll come back to you. Talia, as you and your roommate are walking down the street, you guys are it's only like a 5 minute walk, so it's not really far at all for you guys. And about 3 minutes into that walk, you see the place, and John gets super excited. I was like, "Oh, I've been craving this all day." And then she says that's when you feel it, this uncomfortable sensation that puts you on edge.
Yeah. It's maybe they're using more spices than usual. I can already sense the pain coming, you know?
She just looks at you confused. What?
It's a Thai food, you know? She'll kind of like glance around her to make sure like maybe there's somebody standing in an alleyway or something, just kind of
Yeah. When
looking
you
around.
glance around, you don't see anything immediate. And she'll kind of look at you and it's like, I forgot you're a bitch when it comes to spice.
Well, she'll snap out of it for a second. I am not. In fact, I go through the hot sauce faster than you do.
No, your lizard does.
I can't help it. He likes spicy treats.
Isn't that not healthy for the lizard?
Well, technically, he doesn't actually even taste it because he doesn't have a lot of saliva. But he seems to thinks that it makes his crickets taste better.
I have so many questions I really don't want the answer to.
Me too, girl. Me too. Now, come on, let's get inside. I'm dying for some of that spicy peanut sauce.
Fine. We'll pause for you for a moment. Go to Tommy. Tommy, as you and your partner Kia walk outside the door, you're heading to your car. It's his car. Right before like you open the door, you feel uneasy. Like you've never felt this before. It almost feels like someone is about to attack you or watching you.
Well, it's New York, right? So probably not a car because I bet we don't have one. But yeah, that kind of sense of anxiety, as a person doing illegal street art, I figure he's got a pretty decent sense for, this neighborhood's a little sketchy, or hey, that guy's a cop, kind of vibes. And with that, the first thing he's doing is just looking around to see if he can see what's going on. What kind of triggered that?
Yeah, you look around and you don't immediately see anything, and your partner will be like, "Hey, you good?"
Yeah, something feels off. I don't know.
I don't see any cops or anything. Do you think we're
Yeah,
being
no,
watched or something?
I don't see anyone. Maybe that's, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's go check out this spot.
Okay, yeah, you're worried about you.
And, stress and things.
Okay. And as you guys walk, we'll pause there and go back to Cameron. Cameron, as you take her and start to immediately just run, you hear people start to scream, panic. People are starting to bump into you, but you're able to keep a hold of her. And you're just kind of rushing. And as you're rushing, you see something strange in front of you. You will see that there is, you're about to pass a really big bathroom, and you will see the door fly off the hinges and go flying. And you will see that this door spins and bisects a person in half.
I want to say that he hasn't seen stuff like that before, but it's weird that there wasn't an explosion that
Yeah.
preceded it this time around.
No explosion. And as
That's the weird part for him.
do you look in that direction of what that comes
Fuck
from?
no, I keep running.
Gotcha.
He is single-minded, like, get her out of here.
Perfect. As you keep running, you are holding on to her, and then something weird happens. She feels lighter.
Oh no.
And then you hear her scream.
Immediately whips around.
You whip around and you see her, but you still feel her hand. And as you look at it, you just have her hand. As her hand got cut off a little bit below the wrist, as you will see this massive creature on top of her, stabbing into her. As this creature is made of flesh, it has arms and claws coming out multiple different parts of it, and it's screaming and stabbing into her. And she's screaming back in pain and sorrow.
Yep, and that's a small one too because it's people sized.
Yep, it's about it is about like 7-ish foot tall.
Yeah, it's like the size of a horse. Yeah, I think he just loses it, like whips his bag off and chucks it at this fucking thing.
Oh yeah, you'll chuck it at the thing, but it just ignores you. And as you're going to rush to go save your fiance, you get pushed and you get pulled into a crowd. As the last thing you see is your wife, your fiance, looking at you, saying, "I love you," as her throat is pulled out.
I'm gonna go wait to watch Bonnie scream at me now.
We'll pause there. And want to go to Jacob. Jacob, as you walk outside with your son, that feeling is getting worse and worse. And you'll see that he'll kind of pull the trunk and start like grabbing something. It was like, "Here, old man, take this."
All right, little buck.
All right, I'll be right after you. You'll see that he paused for a moment. It's like, "Dad, why do you keep leaving the door open?" And he'll start to go to the side of the vehicle that you couldn't really see anymore.
Hmm.
And then you would hear him scream. As okay.
Dropping a box of potatoes, I'm going to run around and pull the knife out.
As you run and put a knife out, you will once again see that creature that I posted earlier, but smaller. This one's only like 3 feet, and it has stabbed in his chest. The big like claw thing has stabbed into his chest, and is pinning him down. And all these other arms are grabbing his limbs and slowly are pulling at him. And he's screaming, "Dad, Dad!" And he starts to like lose air, so he couldn't speak anymore.
Yeah, Jacob just no, and he's going to charge and attempt to tackle this thing.
Oh yeah. As you go to tackle this thing, you grab onto his flesh, and this feels weird, as it almost feels human. It almost feels like whatever this creature was used to be a human at one point in time. And as you're going to tackle it, this thing has this weird, ridiculous strength as it just throws you like 20 feet away. And you kind of feel like you pulled something. You didn't break anything. You feel like you didn't break anything, but you definitely pulled something from it. And as you're getting up to go fight again, because you're going to save your son. Your son looks up to you, says, "Run." And then his throat gets pulled out.
Jacob will look to the people in the farmer's market around Whiskey and Wildflowers and yell, "Everyone get inside now!"
And we'll pause for you. Go to Talia.
No, thank you.
Too late. So as you guys are about to walk in, you'll see that John is going to go grab onto the door. And it's like, "I'm paying this time. I don't want to hear it."
Whatever you say, I guess.
And she opens the door, and she gets slammed by this mass of flesh. As you'll see that creature one more time. This one is about 5 foot tall. Slam into her and just keeps going. And like kind of crosses the street and slams into a brick wall.
I think she stands there like unable to talk and just kind of trying to process what's happening, almost as if the world slowed down for a second with her. John.
Yeah,
John. And she'll start running across the street.
And as you're running, you will start to see that the debris and smoke start to like disappear so you can see again. You'll see that this creature is stabbing and eating into her. And she looks into you in the eyes. It says, "Talia." And then her head gets ripped off.
She'll run both of her hands through her hair and grip the back of her hair real hard and just start screaming and kind of fall to her knees for a minute.
And we'll pause there. And we'll go to you, Tommy. Tommy, you continue to feel uneasy. Something is up. You just don't know it. And as you are walking past an alley, your nerves are just killing you. And as you go to look back at your partner, she kind of looks at you confused. It says, "Tommy, no." And you'll see she'll move and push you out of the way as that creature bites onto the back of her neck. It starts to ragdoll her.
He kind of stumbles forward and like kind of catches himself as she's pushed him. He turns around in time to see that thing kind of grab her and start to toss her around. And he is right back trying to throw hands at this thing. He's not going to be effective. He's never been a physically strong kind of fighter, but he's also not going to care.
100%. And as you are trying to fight this thing, it doesn't seem like it even acknowledges your presence. It just rips and tears and grabs both of like her torso and her legs and just rips. And it's not like it's even trying to eat her. It looks like it's just killing for the fun of it, as it's getting covered in her blood, and you get covered partly too, as you have to watch the love of your life die in front of your eyes.
Yeah, I'm not sure Tommy knows anything at that point. We've turned off brain function. So
Perfect. And as we go back to you, Cameron, you get pulled away. You couldn't make it back. It's was horrendous. You almost get like trampled by this crowd. And by this point, you will start to see more of these creatures coming and killing people. And it's now becoming a mess. And you will see on your left side there's an exit. Some people are heading out of the exit. Do you take the exit too?
No,
What is he trying to do?
he's trying to get back to Masami.
As you
Like,
attempt
it's
to
that
get
scene where like he keeps digging through one person. There's just another one in the way, and he's not making ground, but fighting not to get pushed further away.
As you do that, there is another gentleman. He's a bit bigger and sees that you're trying to come back. And he puts his arm around you and says, "We gotta go." And starts to like, this guy's big. He's like almost like 6'3", muscly, and he just starts picking you up and like pushing you towards the entrance, being like, "We have to go. We have to go. I don't know what's wrong, but we have to go."
This man is getting punched.
Oh yeah. So yeah, 100% you clock him, but he just tanks it. It hurt. 100% it hurt him, but he's still pushing you.
Oh yeah, it's even if I'm being like fucking princess carried away over a shoulder, like it's fighting the whole way.
Oh yeah, 100%. And you continue to fight until you're outside, and then you see something worse. You will see something bigger, something even more terrifying. As you see this black mass of maybe vines, but you will start to see people's faces a part of this creature. And it's horrid looking, and it's towering over this airport. And you will see it just sit on top of it, crushing the entrance so you can't get back in.
I think that's where like his mind just kind of cracks and like he doesn't know what to do with everything he's seeing.
Yeah. You will see that gentleman you punched in the face, he kind of grabs you, is like, "We gotta go," and starts just pulling you away. And we'll pause for a moment and go to you, Jacob. Jacob, you start to just run to get people inside, try to save as many people as possible. But there's more than one of those creatures. There's a couple more, and they start to just kill so many people in this farmer's market. You will start to see that they killed enough of them and start to grab them and pull them into themselves. And this creature of flesh starts to get bigger and bigger until it's about 15 foot tall. And what is Jacob doing?
Jacob is going to grab Finn's necklace. Unless you can't get to that, then
I'll let you grab it.
Yeah. Then he is going to start getting everyone to get into the cellar, and he's going to open up all the gas lines on the stove.
You will be able to do that. And you get people into the cellar, and you let all the gas stoves go off. And before you can make it to the cellar, you're cut off. You won't be able to make it, but at least you'll know people did. Do you go the opposite way?
Yeah, I am going to light a cigarette, even though I told Finn I was going to stop smoking, and throw it into the kitchen to try and blow these things up.
100%. You will flick the cigarette, and there is a massive explosion as you jump out. And you would hear this giant explosion happen, and in the place that you built. And then you will see something horrendous as the creatures start to walk out like nothing happened to them.
I think the next thing that he would want to do is try and get to his grandfather.
You start to run. Get to you. Talia, as you are crying, as you just watched your best friend die in front of you, there's this woman that kind of runs up next to you and just kind of puts her arms around you and says, "We gotta go. Please follow me."
I think she kind of hazy-eyed, unsure what's happening, just kind of stands up and grabs onto the lady and starts running with her. Looking back at John and seeing her decapitated head rolling on the ground. And she'll look around to see what direction she's headed. Are they headed towards her apartment by any chance?
They are.
Okay. I think she starts running with this lady, but kind of starts heading towards her apartment out of instinct, wanting to protect everything else that they had.
As you run back to your apartment, you will see a black massive creature of human faces and tentacles not walking towards you specifically, but in your general direction. As you'll see one of the tentacles lash out and slam into your apartment.
No. This can't be happening. This can't be happening.
She's like, "We can't go that way. We can't go that way. Please, this way."
She'll turn and start running with the lady.
As you run away, we'll go to you, Tommy. Tommy, you black out for a moment as you saw the love of your life being killed in front of you. You would feel hands wrap around you and like pulled you back as you would see you would see just an older gentleman kind of like push you out of the way. It's like, "We need to go. I don't know who you are, but we need to go. Snap out of it."
Yes. He is, at this point, is fairly easily led wherever he's going. He's just staring at his hands that are still coated in blood. And it's just dissociated heavily. Because at the moment, his only thought is, she was only here because of him.
Yep. As you get pulled along and the rest of you are getting dragged by other random people, eventually, you don't know how much time passes. You just know that you're getting led somewhere by small groups of people. Everything feels like a blur. You see around you more of these massive creatures slamming and destroying property, killing people. This feels truly like the end times, where people start to turn on each other to try to survive. People are getting trampled, people are getting thrown, people are fighting each other for supplies. This feels terrible. The worst parts of mankind being bared when survival needs the most. And eventually, the four of you don't meet up in a sense. You guys are all coordinated into an area. There's you and a couple of other people that are getting kind of thrown onto the back of this. The transport military vehicles? I can't remember the name of them.
The big trucks with the benches on the back?
Yeah.
LMTVs.
You guys are all getting basically thrown onto these LMTVs because you guys did see eventually the military showed up and started coordinating to get civilians away. And all of you are thrown onto the back of one with a couple of other people. And I will start to post what they look like. Talia, the same woman stayed with you the entire time. I will post what she looks like. You will see this black woman. She has very long black hair. She seems to be in her 30s/40s. She's very fit. For you, Tommy, This older black gentleman kind of grabbed you and started pulling you. And for you, Cameron, this Caucasian man, piercing blue eyes, brown hair, 6'3", he definitely looks like he's army like you, or former army at least. And these three people are kind of with the four of you. And you guys have salt all over you, you're dirty, and it's been maybe not even an hour since some of the most important people to you guys died in front of you.
I think Jacob would just be kind of bloodshot eyes staring at the necklace just as it slowly twists one way, untwists itself to twist it to another, and isn't really saying anything out loud.
Cameron would start immediately looking for somebody in charge on this vehicle.
There is two gentlemen that are one is in the driver's seat and the other one's in the passenger seat. They both look like they're military. It's like they're just following orders and getting you out of here.
Yeah. So he would go over to the passenger side one, because don't fucking yell at the driver. That guy's just doing what he's told by the other dude in the other seat. Ryan knows this. Cameron knows this. So like he's leaning around, because you have to like lean forward in the window like, hey, where the fuck are we going?
Military base. It's about an hour out. We need to get you guys to some kind of safety. The world's going to fucking shit.
So you're taking us to Fort Drum. Okay, cool. Got it.
Yeah. No, relax. You'll be okay.
Son, when we stop this truck, you and I are going to have a chat.
There's nothing to have a chat about. And he slams the thing.
I'm going to have that man's rank.
You'll see that the older black gentleman will kind of turn to you, Cameron. There's no need for violence. We're all having a bad day right now.
Bad day? I've had bad days. I've seen a lot of bad days. Bad days people can't even think of. This is not a bad day. This is an absolutely fucked up Armageddon kind of bad day.
I know. The world got turned upside down for all of us, not just you.
And I think everybody's just being a little bit too fucking calm about this.
I'm not calm. I'm just in shock.
We need to know where we're going, what the fuck that was, and who to talk to about getting back at them. But hey, we're headed to Fort Drum, so yay, the army's on the job, which is less comforting than I wish it was.
You will see that the other gentleman that kind of carried you will look to you, Cameron. Hey, I know this is all rough or whatever, dude. Just calm down a little bit.
I'll calm down when I make him pay.
So you just want revenge?
If I have to take GD214 in my bag, burn it so they'll put a uniform back on and a gun in my hand so I can go end those fucking things, yes. Call it revenge.
I agree. All these things need to be taken out of the city, one way or another. And Jacob will put the necklace on his neck.
How? And she'll just kind of like be shaking her head, sitting in the corner, not really looking at anybody. She's going like, it was so fast. It was wonderfully, horribly fast. It was so effective. There's nothing I could have done. She'll just kind of keep shaking her head, thinking about it.
They're made of flesh. They're made of bone. They can be cut through. They can be shot through. Oh, they can be killed.
You'd be surprised what a well-placed, unmanned fucking bomb will do.
But where did they come from? Where are
That's
they?
that's the $1,000,000 question. And what is the giant fucking tentacle thing that crushed the whole building?
You will see the black woman will finally speak up for the first time. They're called horrors.
Horrors. That's a perfect definition for them. Horribly, horribly perfect.
How do you know that?
I second that motion.
Yeah, who are you?
I'm no one important. I'm just an architect. I study history. I study different formations of buildings, old civilizations, things like that. About a year ago, I was in Egypt. We found a pyramid, a really old pyramid that got uncovered the first time. And we saw the pictures of those things. We thought it was just people drawing stuff, you know? But seeing it today, it was all real.
So then what did the pyramids say about them? They
were
going to be killed by something? Are they some kind of great comet of some god that hasn't been down on this earth in a few thousand years to make it seem like it knows what it's doing?
The translations were very rough. It was just saying that thousands of years ago, these things showed up. And something else showed up. It was called an ELdritch something, but the second word was cut off. It was just ELdritch something that stood against them and beat them or something. It's old language that doesn't make a lot of sense.
This whole situation's not making a whole lot of
So
sense.
they've just been here the whole time.
Maybe.
I
Where?
want answers. Where's your research? Is there any sort of answers that you've gotten from it so far, or is this just
My research got destroyed back in the city.
Well, then we need to research some more. We need answers. We can't just let these biological beings slaughter us.
I know. I don't know where to start.
Why didn't we know? If
How
you
could
knew,
we?
if your people knew, whoever the fuck you work for, if you knew, you could have
How
said
did
that.
we know? We just found an old temple with markings. That doesn't tell us an apocalypse is coming.
She'll just kind of shake her head and put it down.
Just don't blame me. I didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, we're not blaming you.
We're not blaming you. You're the most informed person that we have here right now, so you're going to be getting a lot of questions.
Where are we going?
The guy on the truck said Fort Drum.
What is Fort Drum, though?
It's an army base. We're about an hour out.
Will we be safe there?
Safer than being in the back of this truck.
Is this happening everywhere? Or is this just here?
Pulls out his cell phone. I assume there's no reception or signal.
That's the alarming thing. There is. You go to
immediately
pull up
start-
your phone and check. It's just happening all over the world. You would see that there are at least 300 different attacks at the same time all over the world.
Awesome. Love that.
And then your phone stops working. That signal now cuts.
Oh, good. They've no. That's probably the government, though. We're probably going through a media blackout to avoid a crisis.
I think we're already in a crisis.
But this is what the Department of Defense does. Like when you're overseas, right? If something bad happens, they cut all communications to limit who gets what information, which they think is calming, but can honestly have the reverse effect. But they're trying to control things. They're trying to shift it in a way to where they can disseminate some kind of comforting info. I'll be right back. I have food.
You will see that the Caucasian man will nod. He's right. Hi, my name's Jackson. Was a part of the military. I dropped out about a year ago to start doing some private business stuff.
I'm Jacob, owner of, I guess former owner of Whiskey and Wildflowers. They killed a lot of people where I was. Turned into that big writhing mass. Blew up my whole restaurant to try and stop it and slow it down. It didn't even stop moving.
I'm telling you. Just tell you.
Staff Sergeant Hodges, or I was Staff Sergeant Hodges till yesterday.
The beautiful black one was like, Dr. Winsler. And Dr. Winsler will look to Tommy. What's your name?
Tommy has just kind of pushed himself into the corner as much as he can, and is just kind of rocking. He's holding kind of his bag to himself. And hasn't really been paying too much attention to the conversation. He seems to be like scrubbing at his own hands. And then it'll take him a time or two before he realizes that someone is trying to talk to him before he'll look up at Tommy.
Nice to meet you, Tommy. You've been out of it. Are you okay?
No.
Yeah, you'll see that the older black man that saved you earlier, well, he doesn't really give you a smile, but he gives you an understanding look.
Oh yeah, he's just kind of staring off in the middle distance. He'll respond, but he's not really he's not looking at people. He's very much still adrift. So
yeah, the other black man was like, I'm Glenn. And I need you guys to write this down for me, at least for Jacob, Talia, and Cameron. You guys will form a strand amongst the three of you, since you guys were having a conversation and all that stuff. So Jacob to Talia, you guys have a strand. Talia to Cameron, you have a strand. And Cameron to Jacob, you have a strand. Tommy just hasn't had a chance to connect yet.
Oh yeah, Tommy
Shock is a thing, so it makes sense.
Tommy is drifting through that kind of comforting numbness, and it'll suck later.
So I have a strain with Cameron and Talia.
Yep.
Okay.
And you can spin those strains for dice rolls later.
Uh-huh.
You also will all form at least you guys will form a strand with Dr. Winsler. Tommy will also form a strand with Dr. Winsler too. So Tom, she brought him in the conversation to make sure he was at least kind of okay. You're not, but she's tried.
Are you okay? What the fuck do you think?
And as you guys are continuing to drive, it's been about 30 minutes. Is there anything you guys want? It's been at least 30 minutes, and the conversation's kind of died off. You will see that Jackson starts to pull out his phone. You know, it's not working, but it looks like he's just going onto like a notes app and just typing something on this notes app. Glenn, you'll see that he pulls out like a little journal bound book, and you'll see that he's writing in something. And Dr. Winsler is just staring off into space.
I think if Tommy's still kind of like scrubbing at his hands, Jacob will pull sort of like a mangled kitchen towel, because I can't imagine it survived in one piece through all this, and just sort of pass it over to Tommy. Better than nothing.
Yeah, thanks. He'll can take that wipe. I mean, at this point, there's nothing he can do. He is just scrubbing at skin, but it does seem to at least distract him enough that he's not digging into himself nearly as much. It's pretty clear that if he had something more abrasive, he would be using that. But at least this is better. And yeah, it's definitely going to come away red, but we'll see, how much of that is from before him, from her, and how much of that is from him just rubbing himself raw.
So as that is happening, you guys would kind of actually, we're gonna get our first rolls up and going. I need everyone to give me wits and observation roll, please.
Oh, cool. That's not a 0.
Yeah, you guys don't have any stress yet. Take it back. Everyone has one stress. Never mind. You all have one stress.
It's like, what the fuck you mean we don't have any stress?
Oh, no, you guys all have one
As much
stress.
as I appreciate that, I can't let you do that.
You panicked immediately. It's funny. Okay, you're good though.
Oh, hey.
What was the roll again?
Wits and observation.
And you get a panic. And you get a panic.
Okay. Tommy having the highest is hilarious to be. So let's go with freeze Talia. Talia, you are just sitting there, and it's just today sucked. You lost some of the most important people in your life to you, and you haven't gotten in contact with anyone else. What's playing through your head right now? What's keeping you so distracted that you just lose track of your surroundings?
I think I'm looking at my phone and looking at what would be first the home screen picture of Talia and John with Stinky off of John's head, just kind of balancing awkwardly. And we were happy. We were goofy. We were both young, and she was trying to become a botanist, and I was becoming a herpetologist, and we just had so many plans, and now they're gone. And she's gone. And I don't know about Stinky or any of my other, reptiles at home. It's gone. And this unknown biological mass, she's so used to knowing about animals and creatures, and the fact that this is 100% unknown is even more unnerving to her. And she's just looking at old pictures and seeing if she got any messages from her mom, from her family. She's sent them out, but it either didn't deliver or she never got a reply.
And as you're focused on that, the other three would see that it's been about 30 minutes or so, and you just hear like the tires on this road, and it's now you're more of like an almost like a almost open fieldish area, and you guys almost missed it. There was on the side of the road there was just a couple of trees, nothing out of the ordinary at first, until you saw what seemed to be another mass hiding behind one of them. And as the truck comes, this mass is jumping at the truck. Everyone that got at least one success won't be completely thrown ass over kettle. Tommy, you got one extra success. Do you want to try and save Talia?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I please get
Sure.
an agility and mobility for you, please?
Cool. I do have an ability called coordination. When I roll observation, command, or infiltration with my team around, extra successes can be given out as additional die on a team's next action. Can I give my extra dice to Talia, who I think is going to need it the most on this next action, and then also make my try and save them roll?
100%.
Cool. And you said it was agility, mobility. Hey, that is my best roll on the sheet. Because parkour. Hey, we got a success.
Yeah, perfect. So, this massive creature slams into the side of the cart, and you all catch yourselves. Talia, you are about to just go flying, and then you would just see like a burst of speed from Tommy grab onto you and just kind of pin you so you don't smash your head into the side of this vehicle as it gets flipped over and is now on its back.
What the fuck?
I will now give a strand between Tommy and Talia because Tommy went out of his way to save her. And now, what would you guys like to do?
I'm going to look around at I'm assuming, armed soldiers. Are they conscious, moving, or anything?
They're not moving.
Cool.
I'm going to quickly check for a pulse on the one that's in the back with us.
No pulse. He
I'm
snapped his neck.
going to grab his weapon.
Oh yeah, he has a standard HU pistol and he has an assault rifle.
I'll throw the assault rifle to Cameron, and I'll keep the pistol.
Gotcha. And you see the other three are also alive because they're able to catch themselves. And the other three start to just immediately start pulling themselves out.
All right, everyone. Those things are probably going to be out there. We need to move fast. All right? Cameron and I will give out some cover. You will need to move.
Yeah, we're gonna see real quick that Cameron was more of a door kicker than anything.
You also see that Jackson, the other guy that said he was military, he reaches through the broken now back shield and is going to grab the other guy's gun. And it's going to get out with you guys. And as you guys all kind of get out from under the bed of this truck, you will see once again one of those fleshy creatures with the multiple arms as it turns to look at all of you. What would you guys like to do?
I start running.
Fair.
Started blasting.
As a free
Anyway.
action, I'd like to have a panic attack. Just a little one.
Just a little one.
As a treat.
As a treat. Alrighty, Cameron and Jacob, I need you both to give me agility and ranged combat.
Mm-hmm.
Still with this one stress?
Yep, still with one stress.
Someone give Tommy a gun. This is his other very good roll.
Oh no.
Oh,
Well, let's hope that your ally can help you because he
No,
don't shoot too.
I pushed it and I still failed.
All right, you are okay. He got one. but this gun's not going to do anything, so it's going to be great.
Hey,
Uh,
we have a ton of rerolls if people would like to use them.
Oh yeah.
I
We have-
promise you, it's not going to matter for this roll.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was just like, we have 4 in the bank and one that is specifically just for Depresso. So
You guys get out and start shooting at this thing, and bullets are just bouncing off of it.
Yeah.
The rest of you move now.
Yeah, Dr. Winsler and the other Glenn just start taking off at Natalia. They don't need to be told twice.
oh, yeah, Tommy is also schmoovin.
I'll kind of lead the way and duck and roll behind like some flipped over cars and
Remember your
This way.
5Ds.
And as you guys are starting to run, all of you, not the 4 of you, will start to feel like a ping in the back of your head. You will start to feel that sensation again that you guys felt when the things first showed up. And now you're getting like a pull in like opposite direction when the monster is. There is something in that forest that's pulling you towards it.
Everyone, get to the woods. Go. Go.
Yeah, it's run and gun at this point.
I'll be
Like-
pushing bushes and stuff out of the way, just trying
5,
to
6
go as
long
fast as we
strides,
can.
turn, a couple pop shots, stride again.
Okay. Hey Jacob, can I please get a empathy and command, please?
No. Actually, yes. That's how the game works. Two successes.
Alrighty, perfect. So as you're saying this, the creature looks like it's toying with you all. It's not lunging immediately. There's almost like this. You almost think it's chuckling at you as it's slowly stalking you as you guys start shooting and running and shooting and running. And with you giving this order, you guys were able to stay together and run into the forest. And you guys think that maybe you lost his trail for not for long, but for now.
Yeah.
Since everyone is following my command, you get a +1 modification to your next dice pool if you're still under my command.
Huh. Of course, the fucking ancient demons act like stupid ass cats. Is anybody hurt?
I'll kind of drop back with everybody and look around. I'm okay. Is everybody else okay?
I'm
When's
just
the
out of
run
shape.
For the moment.
The bullets just bounced off that thing.
I
Yeah,
did nothing.
Notice that.
Yeah, you want to see
Bigger
Jackson's
guns.
like, that thing's gonna hunt us.
We need to keep moving.
You guys keep moving, I'll buy you time.
No. We all keep moving.
Look,
And-
I do this for a living. I cannot run that thing. Let me do it. If we stay all together, we're just a giant target.
I can
I've-
help cover our trail.
I've seen what that can do to people, let alone a person. We stand the best chance together.
Fine. And
Alright.
that's what I was like. Let's how you can cover our trail.
Yes. I think I can grab some of the low hanging branches on our way as we go and kind of pull them down.
Okay. Well, let's do it if that work.
I think it will. I've seen some of the tortoises do it when they move around the enclosure. It should be fine.
Okay. Can you give me a wits and survival roll, please?
+1 die.
So I think you're rolling like 5 dice, and you get to add 1 stress dice into that.
Tyler would have 2 dice because it's their first roll after I gave her a dice.
Oh
so,
yeah.
So bonus 2 dice. So 1 for me and 1 from Jacob.
Yeah. So it's going to be with survival and then 2 more. So whatever that total is +2 and then 1 stress die.
Oh, damn it. I forgot to play the music when the shit went to bed. I forgot. Damn it. Don't worry. I got music for later. Okay. Yeah, panic. Let's see if that. Oh, that does something. Hold on. Let me go see
Oh,
what
yeah.
that does.
I think that's actually accurate.
Yeah, that might. I think so. I'm checking.
I will say, Tommy about panicked when the person's like, "I'll hide our trail." I've seen some
7.
turtles do this, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Right?
So, Talia, as you're
That's funny.
breaking leaves, breaking things and covering your way, you start to tremble as all this is breaking down on you. You will have a -1 to your agility for the rest of the scene.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll just put a little bit of fur here.
And you guys will continue to feel that weird pull deeper into the forest.
Fuck it. Follow that.
"Yeah, I mean,
Does anybody else have a weird brain fuzz thing going on right now?
yeah, but I don't know what that means."
Listen,
Um,
I just
Yep, Dr. Winslet narrows her eyes. What are you guys talking about?
You know, like whenever they get attacked, there was like this like haze in the back of your brain.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Like this little sparkle of electricity.
feeling when you know you're being watched.
Glenn looks confused. I don't feel that. Jackson would shake his head too. I don't feel that either.
That's disconcerting.
Cool. Maybe it's the
It's
trauma.
Uh,
Yeah, that's
do-
probably
do-
my thing.
Do you feel the that we should go that way feeling? As he points into the woods.
Who is that directed at?
The people that said they didn't feel the well, actually, to
Okay,
everyone,
those
it's
that
like
didn't say.
it's like
They will
it's like-
all shake their heads no that they do not feel that.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
there's
it's-
something waiting for us in that direction that we need to go to.
yeah, but like the opposite of being watched, kind of like that's where we're supposed to
Like
go.
like
Not
like beckoned.
that's the word, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I was telling everyone to get to the woods. It just something told me to go that way.
You'll
Okay.
see that Dr. Windsor's eyes almost like open for a moment. Follow it. Follow that.
Well, at least if we're going crazy, I'm going crazy in company.
You know,
So there was some stuff I was able to, at least some stuff I was able to translate, and there were people that had a weird feeling like they were either being watched or a fuzz, and they were able to fight it back against the things. If whatever weird thing is happening right now, I think it's happening for a reason.
Well, I think I trust that weird thing more than that weird thing behind us. So I
Yeah,
see
no, the-
that weird thing.
the killer Egyptian demon thing from outer space or the depths beyond the beneath the planet is that way. So this way seems like a great idea.
I've
Jackson
always
was
found
so
the
confused.
unknown intriguing.
It's like, let's just go. And as all of you start to walk that way, it almost feels like the forest is getting darker. It's only like 4-ish, but it just feels like the sun is setting when it definitely shouldn't. And it feels almost ominous.
Stay close. Don't panic on anything. It's getting dark. Just be cautious and aware.
No further than 2 arms lengths apart. Don't get lost.
Can I please get a wits and observation from everyone again, please?
Sure, because I got all kinds of fucking stress right now. All right, cool.
I have 2 stress right now, right?
I believe so. Let me go look.
Nope, that's the wrong dice spot.
No, you have 1 stress. Ryan, the only one that's 2 right now.
No, Because her panic made all of ours go up by one.
No, that's the aliens one. I gave her tell her what hers
Okay.
happened. Hers gave her
Okay.
the -1 to agility for us of the scene.
Cool. Then yeah, I'm at 2. Hey, look at that.
I got none.
Okay. Do you want to push Filbert?
No, I'm okay.
Or do you want to use one of the 3 rules?
They do
Nah.
get 3 rolls.
Yeah, I'll save those for later.
Gotcha. So, as all of you are continuing forward, you guys start to see a mountain, which does not make sense for where you are. It's just a mountain in the distance that you're currently walking to. And about 100 feet in front of you, you will see what seems to be just like, for the first moment, just a part of the mountain. Just looks like the mountain's going up. And then it flashes as you'll see this ancient looking door that is way bigger than what you think it would be. The door is about 12 foot tall and about like 8 feet wide. And on the sides of it is just this ancient text that makes no sense.
Pyramid lady, I think this might be your department.
She blinks. I can't exactly, we've got to get closer, but that looks so familiar.
I don't know. Last time I saw ancient languages, this guy was reading it in a movie where they found a skin-made book in a basement.
I think that's Hollywood.
Yeah, well, I thought space invading demon things were Hollywood too.
Good point.
And as you guys move forward, you will start to see, at least the people that succeeded, everyone, Felber's the only one that didn't succeed. You will see
I
the
do not see the
ground-
mountain or the giant door.
No, you did see that. You saw that. It's just the next thing you didn't see. You guys will see, you'll start to walk forward. You will start to see the ground almost shake as you will start to see a hand forcing itself out the ground to start grabbing at all of you. Tommy's the only one that failed, and no one else rolled high enough to help him. Tommy, you feel a hand grab onto you.
Hey, is there supposed to be a mountain here? Ah!
Yep. And everyone else that passed, you guys were able to dodge at least the first check as you guys start to see all of these dead-looking hands trying to grab, like, pull themselves out of the earth and grabbing at you.
Jacob's gonna grab Tommy and try and pull him out.
Alrighty. Give me a strength and endure.
Strength and endure.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you are able to grab onto Tommy and pull him off of the hinge, try and basically grab him. But you guys do see that Dr. Winslow was able to dodge out the way, and Glenn. But unfortunately, Jackson had got grabbed onto, and he fell. As you will see, multiple hands starting to grab all over his body.
For the sake of not making a huge amount of noise, to not draw that other thing over, just flips the rifle up by the barrel and just starts batting at this shit.
Okay, give me strength in close combat. Dr. Winslow and Glenn, they're just running. They're going forward.
I'm gonna try to find a clear path where there aren't hands and show it to everybody and be like, this way.
Alrighty. How about
That's so many dice.
give
Why do you
me
have
an
that many
NPC in
dice?
command?
Yeah. Listen. I said I was a door kicker. All right. I meant it.
Okay. Perfect. So yeah, you will be able to basically command the rest of the people to go this way as you run forward. Cameron, you start slamming onto these hands. They look disgusting. They look like zombie hands. And as you start slamming on him, it will free him to allow you to like kind of pick him up and start running. Do you follow the path that Talia tells you to? Cameron.
Yeah. After I've freed him, we'd yank him up and start going.
Okay. And Jacob and Tommy, are you guys following Talia's orders?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Perfect. So you guys will be able to follow and get past the hands. And as soon as you guys are now way closer to that mountain, the hands just stop. They stop wiggling. And they all creepily turn towards you, wave, and disappear below the ground.
I don't like that. Nope.
Cool. So this is a fucking trap.
I've always thought H.P. Lovecraft was a dick.
He was and a racist, but
Cool
It's just
monsters, though.
Yes, his work of art was the only good thing about him.
yeah.
Agreed.
But you'll start to touch gently the different carvings. And these carvings look so alien. They look like a mix between hieroglyphics, old languages, Latin. It makes no sense. As she says, these are not the same, but they're very similar to the ones that we found a year ago.
Can you make heads or tails of any of it?
Not much, but I see a word called automata, whatever that means.
The hell's an automata?
Well, I feel like this big door might be safer than being out in the open, so let's try and find a way in.
Can I grab a rock and throw it behind us to see if the hands pop back up and grab it?
Yep, you throw the rock, nothing happens.
Hate that even more.
Yep, and as you say, let's how we get through this door. You will start to see that all the little different icons and markings glow a vibrant gold as the door opens for you.
That was way easier than I expected it to be. I don't like this now.
Well,
It seems somebody might be home. And she'll kind of like
Magic
peek
door.
her head and look around.
Yeah, when you peek in, it was just complete pitch black for a moment, and then you will start to see torches going off in the distance, and these torches are producing a blue flame instead of the normal orange, and you will start to see this long hallway that goes down. It doesn't look like it ends for a while, and it actually starts to descend at a point.
It's probably a certain kind of sulfur turning the flames blue. And she'll just kind of like say as she walks along, I guess we follow. It looks like it's leading us.
Why not? Slings the rifle and try to grab one of the torches.
Yeah, as you try to grab one of the torches, you are able to just pick it up. And the four of you walk in, Dr. Winslow will walk in. But as you see Glenn and Jackson try to walk in, it's almost as if they slam against something and can't go in. And you'll start to see that they're just touching and they're not going through.
Can you guys still hear us?
They'll both nod. Jackson's like, yeah, I can hear you, but I can't go through.
Fuck you. What?
Tommy just like step back out.
You try to step back out and you can't.
Ah. Okay.
Okay.
Looks like our options are limited. Guess we're just going in.
I don't like this, guys. I
Right.
don't like this.
Find a place to hide, I guess.
Jackson's like, yeah, I'll take
Watch
Glenn.
out for those hands.
Yeah.
Watch your head, and I'm gonna try and throw the gun that I have through the doorway.
You throw the gun and it goes through.
At least take that.
Yeah, Glenn will pick it up.
Here.
Thank you.
Take the rifle.
Yeah, and they'll grab what they can. And Jackson's like, we'll figure out some other way. We'll stay safe.
We'll find a way out. We'll be back.
You guys stay safe.
We're in a cave.
Yeah.
No,
And you'll
Ken,
see
keep
that
walking in.
Keep
they will
going
disappear
forward.
into the forest.
I would say try and be quiet, but I think whatever is going on knows we're here. So
Yep. Well, I guess further in it is.
As you guys start to walk a little bit down, you will start to see on the walls what's to be murals. And they're beautifully done with different kinds of colors. You would see these big creatures. They look mechanical. As you'll see, that they're fighting against the creatures that you've been dealing with. You will see these 4 separate. They look like robots, like big robots. But these paintings look like they're thousands of years old. And they're fighting against these abomination creatures. And it's just murals of these different things fighting.
So, context says this is insane.
I would determine that is the conclusion here, and she'll run her hand along the wall and see if there's any sort of exit or door. I know some of these old tombs had hidden rooms.
As you fill upon the walls, you just get dust. It's just the entrance, the path forward.
God, this is ancient. How could such weird technological beings be next to these bots? And
I'm betting the answer has to do with something about where the fuck did this mountain come from and why can't we go out the way we came in?
it
Dr. Winslow?
isn't making any sense.
does
That's once we're not-
the art style of the murals like speak to a certain like time period or like anything like that?
As you're looking at it, the weird thing is it shows every point in time of history.
Okay.
It shows
Yeah, Tommy will
England.
kind of
England,
kind of start pointing out like different parts of art, like it's like wildly, vastly different styles and motifs and stuff like that. This is not. It looks old, but it's also doesn't make any sense. Tommy has retreated into a base of knowledge that he knows. It's like I don't know big robots or fighting, but art I know, and this doesn't make any damn sense.
It makes 0 sense to you, especially for how well these things are done. Most of these art styles weren't founded until maybe a couple hundred years ago. These things are thousands of years old. Looks like.
Cool. I'm gonna chalk that one up in the bin of what the fuck.
I guess we're looking at the reason why there's lost moments in history.
Do I see,
Okay.
looking at it, does it look like the robots or the biological beings are winning?
It looks equal. It doesn't look like there's a winner or a loser.
Can I look to see if there's any anything that shows where they come from, either the bots or the biological beings, the horrors?
Give me a wits and science.
Yes, sir.
Huh.
Am I still stressed?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, you have to spend like a whole rest period
got it.
away from stressful shit.
Do you want to push that or use a reroll?
I'll use a reroll if that's okay with everybody.
Yeah, use your reroll.
What is that now? Like our third?
You have 3 left. So if you just hit push on the thing,
Oh.
and we'll just know.
Oh,
Okay, so don't worry about that panic. That wouldn't have mattered.
so
Okay, but you did get a success.
cool.
As you're trying to piece whatever this art is together, whatever these things came from, they did not come from Earth. It looks like this is your 2 kind of theories just based off the artwork. Is that both creatures came from a different world, like off world, or another dimension.
No.
But both of these things are not native to this world.
The way this depicts this here, it's almost as if these beings are from I don't know. It either says another plane or another world. It's unlike anything that is on this earth, and I guess that makes sense. Government kind of has been saying aliens existed. I just didn't expect them to be so gross.
I mean, I don't know. Like, have you met politicians, lizard people?
Those are pretty gross too.
This is
As you guys continue to talk and walk about whatever's going on, you will start to walk downstairs. And as you walk down these stairs, there's just more drawings. And Tommy, the farther you get, the more the art changes centuries until you start seeing straight up spray paint at the end. Spray paint of just today. Of these things coming back.
This makes like because it's still like dusty like everything else, though, right?
Still dusty.
You all see that, right? Like I'm not just imagining things, correct?
No, that looks like more.
Yeah,
modern.
no, like I know that person's style.
I'm gonna like look down the hall and I'm just gonna like yell out like, "Hello?"
No answer.
Walks up, like touches the spray paint, like feels like the dust and like how thick it is. Like, how does spray paint this old? This doesn't make any goddamn sense.
I don't know. Maybe crazy construction dust or something. There's got to be an explanation.
Dr. Winslow looks confused. When we found the other temple, this was nothing like it. This feels alien.
Why were we on here?
No, this looks like the punk who keeps spray painting the side of my tavern. But whatever's going on here, if these things are from other dimensions or whatever, maybe this is a weird time thing and we can go back and stop this attack from happening.
She'll look at you. I don't know that's how that works, but maybe.
I don't think anyone in this room, and I say this with no offense, my lady, but no one here has any idea how this is working.
We've seen aliens and giant robots and temples and magical mountains and undead hands. I wouldn't be surprised if time travel was on the table too. Let's just make it a feast, why don't we?
Wait, we'll see. And as you guys go past a doorway, before we get into that, we're going to take a quick break before I reveal the next thing that comes. We'll be back in about 10, 15 minutes. Let these people go unstrip their minds, use the bathroom, water, snacks, yada, yada, yada.
Yay.
Hello, and welcome back to ELdritch Automaton Advent Day. Let me tell you a little bit what happened earlier, where our players were having a good time with either significant other, best friend, son, where the world went to shit, and they all died in front of them brutally. Eventually, they were taken into a military car to basically get taken to a military base. It got attacked on the way there, killing the soldiers, and they're able to escape and find their way to a giant mountain that wasn't there originally. It made their way until into the mountain and finding all these depictions of these 4 metallic creatures fighting against the eldritch beings that they've seen before them. And as they go into the final room, they will see that this room there's no exit. This room is 4 sides. In the middle, you will see a big, like, kind of dicey area that is shaped into like a cube that has different room things all over it. And in the corners of the room, you will see what seems to be like almost like a pod, and the pods are all currently open. And each of the pods there is like a seat that looks like you just sit down, and it almost encompasses you. And that's what you'll see as you guys enter this room. And also the walls will each have a depiction of just one of those metallic creatures you've seen before.
And there's only 4?
There's only 4.
Well, we're in a numbers problem now. Got 4 dishes and 5 chairs.
You see Dr. Winslow will kind of go over to the middle area and run her hands over it. And you guys will see it glow as her hand touches it. As she starts to... She looks like her mind just disappears. You'll see that her eyes will roll at the back of her head for a moment and then come back. She says, "Really?
Really what?
You okay there? You kind of zoned out real hard there, buddy." So I'll kind of like slowly approach her.
A life needs to be given for you all to fight."
Wait. No.
We've lost enough.
We're not doing some sacrificial crazy temple bullshit right now.
It spoke to me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It.
She'll point to the thing one more time. It made these things, and it spoke to me. And you are its pilots to fight against the horrors of the world. Because if you don't, who will?
First of all, what is it?
I don't know.
Why would it choose us? I'm sorry, but we got Farmer Boy Chef over here. I live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and I have a lizard, and then there's this guy, and like, why us?
Farmer Boy.
Yeah, didn't you say you worked at like a farmer's market or something? I mean, that's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. My roommate, she's really great with plants. All about that. I mean, she was great with plants.
Well, damn it. This feeling's gotten us here. This is what's meant to happen. It's going to happen. Whether we want it to or not, the rest of the world is on us. And if jumping in these machines does something to help, then let's just do it. Stop arguing about it. Stop trying to fight fate in the face, but give me your ID. And he's going to put his hand out to the doctor.
She'll give it to you.
You're not going to be ever forgotten.
Yeah. I'm crazy. This is crazy. This is all crazy.
This is all
But
crazy.
I think I'm understanding this more and more. At least the thing that fucking spoke to me. This is not the first time this has happened. It's just history hasn't written it down before.
You know, all those stories about Atlantis are starting to make a lot more sense.
Atlantis is definitely real, and it definitely sunk into the earth because of those creatures. That's what I'm guessing. That's my guess.
Tommy's just kind of wander past towards one of the seats.
When you wander over to it, the weird thing is there is no dust here. These things seem prestigious, and it looks like they've been like someone's been keeping up with it kind of feel, even though there's no one here.
Okay.
Jacob's going to pull out a half-crushed pack of cigarettes. He's going to offer one to the doctor.
Fucking, I'm gonna die anyways. She'll take it.
Smoke them while you got them, Doc.
Yeah, he'll kind of hold out the pack to everyone else. He's going to light the doc's. He's going to light one for himself.
I'll
Fuck it.
take one.
Funny how fate works. I had 5 left.
I'm gonna like crisscross applesauce, just plop down onto the stone ground and smoke it.
Yeah, she'll sit. That's one will sit next to you.
This is unfair.
Life's unfair.
Life's
My
life's
body. I'm sorry,
bitch
go ahead.
right now. I was gonna say life's a bitch right now. It's more than unfair. You shouldn't have to do this. We shouldn't have to do this. John shouldn't have had to. I don't want that to happen to anyone else.
So fight. I might die today, but I think I'm gonna live on in a weird, creepy way that I am not looking forward to.
I hope it's kind of fun then.
I don't think it's gonna be. I think I'm gonna become it.
I mean, weird and creepy could be better than nothing, I guess. Wait, does that mean you're going to be in my head?
Maybe. I wish I could explain this. I wish I can tell you what's going on, but I think I got chosen when I found it a year ago.
It's kind of rad, if I'm being honest. You know, I know I don't really know you well, but I like your hair, and I think it'll be okay.
Jacob takes a long drag off his cigarette. The cold irony, an architect to a grand design.
I guess so. I guess it's the best design I've ever found in my life. And I have to die for it. Crazy, right?
Cameron smokes half of it and then leaves the other half like hanging off like just a stone little ledge. Like as it like kind of burns towards the butt as he just starts walking towards the seat.
Yeah, Jacob just walks with his in his mouth, sits down. Let's go.
Tommy's kind of walking towards like, this seems right.
None of this seems right, but
No, but this chair seems like the right one.
it does feel warm, like a heated rock welcoming a lizard.
Yeah.
If we live through whatever happens
I have
next,
questions.
we're gonna have a real hard talk about the odd shit that you've been saying.
Listen, I think it's totally normal. You guys just don't. You guys don't get it.
No, we don't. That's why we have questions.
Yeah.
You'll kind of see that Dr. Winslow smile. Even in death, you guys are making me laugh.
Hey, Doc, if there's one thing I learned in the business, when shit gets to be the worst, all you can do is fucking laugh at it. Let's go.
You all promise me one thing?
Yeah.
Go kick some ass.
Oh, that I can guarantee.
No
She'll
one's-
give you. Yep. Sorry. Go ahead.
No one else is dying today.
Good. And you will see that she'll finish her smoke, kind of toss it to the side, take this deep breath. We'll walk over to the cube mausoleum thing again. Alrighty. And you'll see that she'll put her hand on top. And you guys will see that all the rooms start to glow again. As you will see her body start to convulse. Her eyes go behind the eyelids again. And you will see like blood getting sucked out of her body and going into whatever this thing is. And once all the blood's gone, the body just slams and hits the ground as she dies. And that's that happens. The entire room starts to glow. The thing you're in starts to glow, and you will feel like this helmet kind of come over your face. And I'm going to start first with you, Tommy. What is your favorite memory that you're going to lose as the Eldritch Automata steals your memory to pilot it?
It's definitely like one of those memories of like the sun raising over the city, sitting up on a high edge of a high building after a night painting kind of thing with Kina. Probably pretty near the beginning of that relationship becoming a more official thing. And it was the kind of that moment of realizing what it was.
Cameron, what's your favorite memory that gets ripped from you?
It was coming off the plane after that second deployment, and the first face he saw was Masami's. And he knew he was home.
Jacob?
The first time that Finn ever made Jacob a dish that he knew he could never make better. And he knew that in a few years he would be giving the restaurant over to Finn.
Talia?
I think it would be when Talia and John were first moving into their apartment, and John was helping her plant live plants in her enclosure for her new monitor egg that she just got. And while they're planting it, the egg hatches, and this little tiny screaming monitor baby came out, and they got to hold pictures and witness that together.
And as these precious memories are ripped from you, you feel yourselves getting pulled somewhere else. As you feel like this entity wrap his hands around your head and pulse into your body. As you start to hear whispers of maybe a dead god. And then you would feel this unnatural power as 4 massive mechs rise from this mountain, breaking it apart and unleashing them. We'll start actually from the bottom and go, Talia, what does your Eldritch Automaton look like?
1 second, I was pulling up the picture.
Oh, that's right. We have them, don't we?
Okay. So tall, but kind of slender and spiked elbows and spiked arm pads with the black, deep kind of gunmetal armor, and then these blue glowing lights between the segmented body parts kind of emanate from within, and this almost like crystallized blue face shield on it, and it wields kind of like a photon cannon on one arm and a sword on its others.
Nice. Jacob?
You would see this tall, fairly well-armored mech with this brilliant pearl white sheen to it, just hints of red, crimson, and various adornments of these different sayings from around the world, and then just this large pole arm that sits on its side.
Cameron?
So you would see this giant, just dark gray gunmetal-esque biped with this massive cannon that raises towards the sky, but with an obviously like slung rail that comes forward on the shoulder, kind of implying that it spins forward. And the other hand is this long spear that comes to this jagged point. And it has this just single visor that streaks across it that just almost shoulder checks its way up and out.
And Tommy?
The Eldritch Automata that Tommy has is long, lean lines. It looks like it's going fast when standing still, even. Kind of got those backward kneed legs, like some kind of, like an animal, or almost like those prosthetics that some people have for sprinting, that kind of big blade leg. And the metal that it is made out of almost looks like porcelain white.
Perfect. And as you all almost sync up with this thing, you guys all hear a name. The name of what your automata is called. And I believe, Tommy, what is the name of your automata?
White Rabbit.
Cameron, what's the name of your automata?
Apex Landslide.
Jacob, what is the name of your automata?
The Crimson Defender.
And Talia, what is the name of your automata?
Okay, wait, sorry, above table. Was that something we were supposed to choose, or does that come with it?
Yep, that was the thing you're about to choose.
Okay, well then I am going to be the Sapphire Slayer.
Perfect. And as you all stand, you feel at one with this thing. I mean, you feel like you move your arm, it moves its arm. And you feel it's exhilarating, but also scary at the same time. Because as you look down, you see so much. It feels like you're a giant. And can I get a quick wit and observation from everyone to get a feel for what the fuck is going on?
Sure.
Hey,
With
I have
observation.
a mechanics question for you.
Yes.
One of my abilities says whenever I roll observation, command, or infiltration, I get extra successes. Infiltration is not a thing on the sheet.
That's a great question.
So is that supposed to be like mobility? Because there's not like
I'm
a
gonna say
stealth
mobility.
skill.
I'm saying
Mobility made
mobility.
the most sense. I'm guessing it's just a
Yeah, I would
mobility.
say it's probably mobility
Yeah.
targeted at being stealthy.
yeah. That's kind of what made sense. So it was just like there's not. This is not a skill that's it. I went and looked at the playtest rules. I'm like, wait a second.
Okay, so 1 for Blue, 1 for
5.
Jacob.
We are still at.
Woo! 1 in a panic, baby.
Up, and you're fine.
We only got a 3 on the panic roll. We're good.
Still just 1 stress, right?
Yeah, still just 1 stress.
Okay.
This bot really loves rolling 1s on panic
Bro.
dice. It just loves
Bro.
it.
It's like freaking out a little bit, but we're okay.
You're okay. Everyone beat the
It's an
thing.
acceptable amount of freaking out.
You guys
I'm
would
in a
see
giant robot. I'm allowed to freak out a little bit.
Right.
a little bit. You will see 2 important things, everyone. You guys will see on the ground that creature stalking through the forest. Look, it's about to kill Glenn and Jackson. And you guys will see in the distance what seems to be a military base being attacked by the big eldritch beings, by the black tentacle one.
Jacob stabs the one that's about to attack the other 2.
Give me a close combat and strength, please. What damage does your? Never mind. You kill it. Yeah, you just because the thing is so small that it would not matter. You just swing this massive thing and just kills it. You do pick up a lot of dust and air that does throw the 2 humans back. They're alive, but they got thrown back as you're getting used to your strength.
Oops. My bad.
Yeah. Off we go with a raging fucking panic-induced automata mecha boners. I'm gonna fucking kill something.
You guys do realize that you do have communication to each other.
Oh, I'd like to like run and jump up onto like a higher point on the mountain so that we could see it and be like, the base, it needs us quickly. And I want to see if I could I look down the sights of my sniper rifle.
Oh, good. These things have radios. Perfect.
If I could see things,
you would need to get a little bit closer. Just a little bit of this off, but I'll let you stop earlier than everyone else to get your shot off first.
Good.
All right, let's move in. It looks kind of like Cameron and I are going to be the ones on the front lines. Tali and Tommy, do what you can from the flanks.
I'll be sending a shot off as soon as I get a sight.
Perfect. So as the 4 of you run off to head to the space, I will need what is the total of your agility and mobility? Just a total real quick. So I can just see who's going to be getting there first.
He's getting there first. It's 2. I'm not built for speed.
Agility, mobility, 7.
7. Okay, so Tommy's probably getting there first. Okay.
Oh yeah,
mine is also 7.
7. Okay.
Before speed.
Perfect. Can I also get you guys to roll me initiative, please? Initiative is right under your attributes and skills. It's just a d6 plus a number.
I'll use the other dice pot for this.
If you want, you can just use the alien. Just put 1 dice in the alien, and then just or that too. That also works really well. You can also put those in the private chat for the
sidebar,
please.
Sorry, I got a 6, not a 5.
I'll say I got a 5. Thank you.
Okay, so Talia, where'd you roll?
I rolled a real dice because I wasn't sure how the bot worked.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, I trust you. That's fine. Alrighty, perfect. So, God,
we're just gonna blame Depresso for not teaching you.
So, as you guys start to rush to help these people, the fight starts. And we're first going to start off with Talia, because you're going to be shooting off from a distance. So the way that combat works is that there are zones that you could occupy, but I know your sniper rifle can go across multiple zones, so you could be a zone out and not have to worry about missing a shot. So we're going to start off with you, since you want to get a shot off. The only thing currently you see is just one of these big black tentacle creatures currently. And is currently trying to get into the base. You'll see that there's firing cannons shooting at it. Looks like it's just not doing anything. But you guys are here to help. Talia, since you're getting off a shot for me, go ahead and give me an agility and ranged combat, please.
Okay. This track slaps so hard.
Oh, and also your ability, auto-targeting system comes up, so you get an extra dice to this.
Okay, I get extra dice.
You can also, if you want, you don't have to, but you can also spend one of the strengths that you've gotten over the one shot to add 2 dice to this roll, and any ones instances counts as successes.
Okay. And then
You don't have to, though, if you don't want to.
it says that I have the ability to negate the ego fields of my target. It says I can activate this talent as a fast action in order to negate them temporarily, and I roll my maximum ego field against their ego field.
Okay, you have to roll me your ego field, which is... Your ego field is 3 dice, and you're rolling against their ego field. If you roll higher than them, it counteracts their ego field, which is like a buffer armor kind of thing.
Gotcha. So you want me to roll the 3 dice?
Yeah, 3 dice first, because that would dictate how well your shot will go off.
Oh.
Okay, and I'm going to use the dice plus so you guys can see what I roll. Their ego field is... Oh, hold on. Wrong stat block. Hold on. I'm looking at the wrong one. I was looking at the one you fought earlier. That one's dead. The eagle field is 3. Okay. Three. Okay. Do you want to push? Oh, you're also supposed to. I don't know if you're supposed to add your checks to that or not.
That's alright. I think that's just to break down the ego field.
Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything. So you reduce your ego by 1. Since unfortunately you did not beat there because you guys just tied, so nothing happened.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh yeah, it's on the failure roll. Your ego field is negated, so you don't have an ego field for this turn if you get attacked.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Because I will be using my sniper rifle then and try to find the biggest, glowingest head on this creepy black tentacled, many-faced thing. I will try shooting that then. That'll be with the stress of that we had last time.
Yeah, stress of 1.
Okay.
Oh my god.
My goodness.
You want to use a reroll?
Yeah, I'll use a reroll if that's alright.
That's insane.
What did you get?
I got 1 success.
Okay. And what does your sniper damage?
That is 7.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't have eagle field for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think the way the damage is supposed to work is that's how many d6s you roll, and they have to roll their ego field against it. Because that's how the damage and armor works in Alien.
Wait, say that one more time, Ryan.
So the damage on the weapon, you should roll that many d6s against the target's defense of their eagle field.
Oh,
like,
that is.
Uh,
I think the playtest said something different on them.
Yeah, the playtest, you don't roll damage, it just does
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, it just does
Yeah.
damage. Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, you're talking about if their eagle field gets degraded or not, because it went straight to there. That's too much damage for eagle field to take. They're gonna take. It was 7. Okay, so they take that much damage. Okay, but yeah, you will let off a shot, and it just hits, and like part of like whatever its kind of shoulder was just is gone, as you hit solidly.
And when I was looking through my site on my sniper, I was wondering would I be able to see like if there was any other, or was that the only one that I could see?
Unfortunately, use both your actions. Unfortunately, I would have
Okay,
given it to you
that's
to use both your actions.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Tommy, you are up.
How many zones away am I from?
You're 1 zone away.
Cool. Because we're gonna do it, we're gonna activate my quantum leap, which just Tommy and his mech disappear and just step out of reality, and then can move up to 2 zones from me. Me and my Automaton immediately shift there, ignoring any zone features or enemies between me and the destination. He just zips through some other space, steps out, and then, well, we got this shotgun. We might as well use it, right?
Yep. Just take a shot.
Is there just the one thing, or are there more than one?
Currently, there's only the one.
Okay.
Like you could probably guess it's not going to be. It's more than
Right.
just this one.
The reason I ask is the slag shotgun has echoing, so I get to hit adjacent targets for half the damage if I hit. So,
Gotcha. Currently, there is only just the one creature.
cool. I'm gonna go ahead and make that attack roll. Sure, I don't have anything extra on this thing. Okay, so it's just 7. That's 2 successes.
Ooh. Okay, so you can use one of those successes to either do more damage or not knock yourself prone.
I don't know it's going to knock myself prone, so we're not going to worry about this time. We will try and do as much damage as possible. And what does tapping a strand mean?
Oh, that we would have said that before the roll, but if you were to do that,
No, this is not for that. It's for a different thing.
That's the. Oh, then I have no idea what that is.
Okay. If when engaged an enemy on my own, you may deal an additional point of damage on successful attack action. If you do this, either tap a strand or raise your bloodline. That's not breaking a strand. That's just exhausting it for like the
That's
combat,
just exhausting
right?
it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's the same as tapping it to get those bonus dice.
Yeah, I only knew about breaking the strands. I didn't know what tapping meant as a.
Yeah, so tapping is pulling on your emotional connection to people in order to bolster yourself. Snapping it is to hinder somebody else.
Right. Okay. But tapping it doesn't destroy the strand, right?
No.
It just like
You're relying on your emotional connection.
Yeah, it just kind of spins it for the time. Okay. We won't be doing that at the moment because
How much damage do you do?
the slag shotgun is 7.
Jesus.
If there
Yeah,
was another someone adjacent, it would do 4 to them as well.
Oh yeah. So you just walk in, pull out the shotgun, point blank, and just smack it through the chest. Giant hole mark in his chest, but you didn't realize how powerful the shotgun was that you get thrown on your back.
Whee!
It is now its turn. And you're the only one in the zone with it, so it's gonna tendril slash you, Tommy.
Oh, I do have to reduce my ego by 1
Yes.
because I used that ability.
Okay.
I only have 1 ego left, which is fun.
That is 3 successes against you.
Okay, so I've got ego field of 2. So I mean,
Yeah,
I'm gonna take it, but
yeah.
how much damage is it doing?
Can I activate my body is my shield?
Do you have to be in the same zone?
It does not say that I have to be in the same zone. It says you can add a stress level in order to leap into the way and take a blow instead of someone else. If you do, reduce the damage by half. If this move would lead you broken, take a strain with the person you're protecting.
Sure, it doesn't have a thing. So yeah, so Tommy, you blast in this thing, you get knocked back, and you'll see that this giant tentacle is about to come down on you, and then you would just see a kind of this white streak, as you would see Jacob's Automata jumping away as he takes the hit for you. You are going to. What is your ego field?
My ego field is 4.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
So he does bypass it. Oh wait, no, this is halved, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
half.
it just halves the damage.
Oh, then he doesn't get through your ego field. Yeah, you
Deal.
just tanked his hit.
Yeah, Jacob just jumped in with his pole arm and just stopped the tentacle shot.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
mech that I played last time. It works very well.
I
Yeah.
like it.
You did get hit, so you do take a stress.
Oh,
But
yeah.
no, I think it only takes we take damage. But,
I take a stress because I did this.
oh, then okay, then yeah, you take a stress from that. Alrighty. I believe it's now your turn.
He's gonna push the tentacle back. I've got your back, Tommy. And then I'm going to try and use my plasma sphere on him.
Go for it. And I believe the plasma sphere ignores ego field.
It reduces their ego field by 1.
Okay.
Double check that.
Oh yeah, your spear has ego degradation.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the reduces it even if you don't get through the damage.
So that's 8, 10, plus 2. That's 2 successes.
Alright. And what is the damage for the spear?
5.
5. Oh yeah, so you will stab into this thing and
And it has piercing too, if that matters.
gotcha. Yeah, so as you stab into this thing, it cringles for a moment and stops moving.
Well, that's definitely not all of them.
Yeah, it's not. As you say that, as this thing is stopped moving, you will hear a shriek. As you will see 2 of these things barreling down towards you guys. And I will pause what this horrendous thing looks like.
Which one is it?
So there's 2 of them. Actually, it's neither one, Ryan. This one's a homemade one by me.
Oh, it's a homebrew. All right.
So there's 2 of them.
Fuck myself.
And as you guys look at these 2 ones, you will see that it's made of people. It has grown to this unnatural size. Cameron and Tommy, the one on the left, the biggest faces is your partners on his chest. The other one, Jacob, you'll see your son, and Tal, you'll see your roommate on his chest. And you'll see the faces are screaming bloody murder, screaming in pain.
Does Jacob have any more actions?
You just have a fast action because you took your slow action to attack.
Deal. With my fast action, I can fire my rifle. Swift attacking this weapon only requires a fast action. When
Well,
attacking
technically, this would
multiple
have been
targets.
after your turn. These shows up after your turn was over.
Okay.
Yep.
Then, never mind.
Because they went right after you in initiative, and they showed up, and they're in the same zone as you, Cameron. You're by yourself with these 2 flesh creatures in the same zone
Oh
as you.
no, that's fine because that's gonna save me from spending an ego to use a special thing.
Yeah. But it is your turn, Cameron. As You see your wife's face.
Cameron doesn't understand what's going on. He thinks it's some kind of like mocking issue, which is just pissing him off even more. Like, how dare you fucking use my wife's face? And just raises up this giant spear where the spearhead begins to glow this like bright orange, almost white, and just lunges it into this creature.
Alright, go ahead and give me close combat strength, please.
Yeah. 9. We're at stress 2.
Oh, okay. So you're the 8.
Yeah.
Panic. I just had it. Did I move off of it? Look at another roll. Damn it.
Let's see. Injury table. Ability.
Yeah, I just had the page. And I lost it.
Ability is reduced by 1. So, okay.
I thought that's 7.
Huh?
That was not. What page is that on?
I don't know. I took a screenshot and I have it saved in the channel.
God, I just had it.
Panic result is an 8. It's called anxious. Stability is reduced by 1.
Oh, okay. Your stability. Yeah. Stability is reduced by 1. That's fun if that goes 0.
So that's just my mental stability cracking just a little bit. Kind of fucking makes sense right now.
Yeah. How many successes did you get?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that's a good hit.
I also have piercing on that weapon, so the ego field gets treated as 1 left.
Gotcha. What is the damage of your spear?
5.
Okay. So they take that much damage. Okay. Yeah, so you stab clean into this thing. And you just hear more screaming. And you start to hear your wife scream at you.
Oh, no. So what? Attack is slow action, right?
Yep.
Or is it fast action?
It's a slow action to attack, I believe.
Can't do much with my fast action.
You could save it to block, because you're about to get hit.
Yep, we're going to save that.
Okay. Their turn. They're going to smack you. Okay, that is 2 successes. So that is... What is your ego field?
Can I just keep doing my body as a shield?
I don't think there's a limit. I think you could just keep doing it, right?
Yeah,
I don't think there is.
I'm just going to jettison over to Cameron, just making sure no one else gets hurt and what's going on. So damage is half, my ego is 4.
I love that so much. Oh, alrighty, so that's half damage. Your ego feels 4, correct?
Yep.
I once again don't do any damage to you because I half it. If I don't half it, I do damage to you, but you keep halving it, so I can't do anything.
Aha!
And then the other creature that has your sun's face on it is going to attack you, Jacob. Because you went into the zone with it. So it was going to attack Cameron, I was attacking you.
Deal. Can I, my body is my shield myself? I'm kidding.
No. Oh, that's 3.
Oh, that's no good.
Oh. Nobody else had hurt that thing when I heard it, right?
Yeah, no one's heard it yet.
How much damage did it take?
It took 2.
So actually, I deal 10 damage when I'm the first one to hurt it.
Oh, wow. Okay. I have to look into that.
I have an ability called First Blood.
Okay. Okay, that really hurt that one. Okay, fix that. But that is 8 damage coming your way, Jacob.
Oof.
What's your ego field? 4?
4.
Okay, I need you to roll 4d6, please, and you're going to take 4 damage to your durability,
Okay.
and you are grappled.
So regular D6.
Actually,
or
no,
alien
sorry, you
D6?
take 3 damage to your durability, and you're grappled.
Alien D6 or regular D6?
Whatever. It just you don't want to roll a 1
Okay.
on any of them.
Everyone degrades your ego field.
I got 2 6s and a 1.
So your ego field goes down by 1. So your ego field's not 3.
Okay. Oh, this sheet doesn't let me do it on there. Okay, so we'll do.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't have edible sheets yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay, so. we go.
I'm sure we can make them when we get the book.
Well, they're
Yeah,
currently
I lost
dealing with legal
3
issues right now.
durability.
So.
I know.
I lost 3 durability.
Yep, 3 durability. As this thing hit you hard.
Yeah, Jacob just gets rocked, sending him off to the side.
Yeah, it is currently grappling you, so you cannot move at the moment. Once grappled, the only action you can perform is okay, never mind, that's what he can't. He can't. Okay, only they can do that. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty, we're gonna go back up to the top with Talia. Talia, you would see that the one that has your roommate's face on it is grappling Jacob.
I think I'll raise my sniper towards
You're muted, Talia. Jacob's not the. There you go.
There we go. I think what I'll do is I'll raise my sniper up towards the one that's grappling him, and it's gonna grit under her teeth. Let him go. And I'll take a shot at that one's shoulder to kind of like unlodge its arms from him.
Alrighty, go ahead and give me a ranged combat and agility, please. You can also spin a strand if you like. You don't have to if you don't want to.
How does that work?
If you were to spin a strand with like Jacob, because you're trying to help Jacob, you have a strand with him, you will get 2 extra dice on the roll. And any ones also count as a success as long as with sixes.
Okay.
Sixes and ones count as successes.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So then that would make it a 9, I believe.
Yep, 9, and you still add your stress.
Cool. Bada boopy. Why do I suck?
That's
Jesus, that's a terrible roll for how many dice you rolled. There are rerolls, unless you just want to keep that. That still hits, but
Yeah, it's just disappointing.
you want to reroll and try again?
I'd like to reroll if that's okay.
Alright,
We'll
go
just
roll for
push.
me.
That's better.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That
Okay.
makes me happier.
Okay, that's 6. And your thing does 7, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you go to take your sniper rifle and aim it, and you go to shoot, and you were originally aiming for his shoulder, but you hit the head and completely take it off. As you will see that the bodies start crinkling off of each other, and it dies. You
Oh.
did way too much
Oh
damage.
my god. I'll go in the comms and be like, yeah, boys, that's the way to do it. Don't let these things shake you. They aren't who you think they are.
Tommy, you are up.
Okay, so how many of these things are left? Just the one?
Just the one with your partner's face on it.
Yeah, that's a problem. So it's way over there, and I'm not there. So we're gonna activate the quantum leap again to teleport. When I use this talent, I reduce my ego at the end of my turn. This is important because I don't berserk then until the end of my turn. This 2 ego and both of my abilities toss an ego is fun. But yeah, we are going to try and mow this thing down with the shotgun again.
Okay, give me ability and range combat, please.
And we're going to go ahead and tap the strand I had with Dr. Winsler. Because, as we said, no one else dies today. What does that give me again?
2 extra
2 extra
D6,
dice.
and all your ones are also successful.
Cool.
Which is the insane part.
Oh yeah, it's some of the rolls get ridiculous.
So that's 3 successes then.
Okay, and what does your shotgun do?
7 damage.
Jesus Christ.
I will spend 1 to not go prone, and I'll spend the other 1 for more damage.
Gotcha. So the equal that minus that. Okay. They take a hearty shot.
I don't have a secondary target in the same zone.
Yeah, because Blue obliterated it, so
It's like, oh, we got these protectors, and we have 2 people just packing cannons.
already.
Cool.
Tommy. Tommy, sorry.
It is worth noting that at the end of my turn, my ego goes to 0, and Tommy
Start
is now berserking, which for White Rabbit means it starts flickering in and out of reality uncontrollably. It looks like a video game glitch moving back and forth out of reality as the shotgun drops and the ego knife is drawn. That'll be fun.
And you're Tommy, right? So, okay. Oh, fun. Okay, that's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. We're just gonna rage. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. We'll deal with that fun. We'll deal with that fun stuff later. Alrighty. So, Jacob, you're up.
Jacob, watching the body of his son die again, is going to turn to the other one. I fucking hate you things. And he is going to try to plasma spear it.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to pop my strand with Cameron.
Go for it.
And that puts me up to stress 3. Oh, we can do better than that.
Damn.
You're gonna use a reroll?
Use that reroll, bro.
Yeah, I'm going to use my personal reroll.
Yep, you can just push it.
And just
We won't say your thing goes up. Just go ahead and push it, unless you want to reroll it. Oh, you push. I'll use reroll. Okay. So it is...
He's better.
Okay.
Yeah,
3. That's 3. So 3 is better.
Yeah. Piercing 2, ego down by 1, 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay, you stabbed this thing real good. It's not looking good.
Then can I use my fast action to fire my rifle into it? I believe I'm.
Can you do that?
First rifle, swift attacking with this weapon only requires a fast action and allowing for multiple attacks per turn. Using fast.
Oh yeah, you stuck with this spear so that you can't switch, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, the rifle. You can attack multiple times with the rifle.
Okay. Well, rifles are for nerds.
Yeah, you stabbed this thing very well. Okay, it's its turn. It's gonna hit you back, Jacob, because it's realizing that if it hits anything else, it's fucked. So it's coming right after you.
I don't allow it. I use the reaction. Nuh-uh.
Okay, so that is 2 damage. What is your ego field?
4.
It went down by
3.
1, so 3. Yeah. That is 3 more to your durability.
Okay.
And I need you to roll 3d6 again to see if your ego field deteriorates again.
It does not.
Your ego field's fine. That is its turn.
I am at 1 durability.
Cameron.
Yeah, so the hefty boy of the party just comes spinning around Jacob's side and just launches his spear into this thing.
Go for it.
And we're going to, if no one else has anything, I'm going to take that +1 that's sitting on the table and tap my thread with Jacob. So that's 3 extra dice.
Go for it.
So that is
For
12
27 d6s.
plus my 2 stress. It's only 14 dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes, my guy.
How do you kill it?
So it is just this like he like ducks down because this thing's very tank built and comes up low and just hits it like in the gut just below like where your diaphragm is and just keeps pushing until it pops out the top.
Love that. And as you do that, the final 4 die. As you realize, as you're looking at both of these bodies, all of these people that was forced into this thing were people from your city. People that you know. People that you met, loved. But this day, you let them rest. As you've killed them, in a sense. You've killed their agony. And as you guys successfully at least won this fight, all the creatures that are on the ground aren't moving. Done. And you guys are left.
Well, like I said before, there's a whole lot more of these out here. I don't think we're done fighting anytime soon. As Jacob's like whole mech is like slowly falling apart.
Yeah, yours is all falling apart, and White Rabbit just shuts down because as the fight ends, when there's no more threat, the Berserk ends, which drops me to durability 0. As the whole thing just and settles back down.
Yep, and you'll see that the hatch will open and the thing unfolds. You will see Tommy's okay, but it's obvious that his automata is just down.
Questionable whether Tommy's okay.
Well, physically okay. Mentally, no.
Alive.
I'll come and join the group and go over to the ones that they're taking damage and just kind of assess it. The fight's not over. I don't think it'll be over for a long time, boys.
How do we fix these things?
As you say that, you will hear a very familiar voice in the back of all your heads of Dr. Winsler. As she says, you, the humans, will be able to do it. Give them these instructions. And they will be able to repair your automata. You won this day. This is my last message to you all. Good luck. You'll need it.
Okay.
Thanks, Doc.
Good to hear from you, Doc.
Jacob, can you limp?
Oh, yeah, I can make it. Don't worry about it.
Tommy, what's the deal with yours? Is it shut down? Like,
yeah, it is. It shut down.
all right, I got that one. It's like sheathes the spear like magnetically to his back, and just grabs White Rabbit and like hoists it.
Yeah. So as you guys walk towards the military base, every gun is on you. They haven't fired upon you, but they are very skeptical of you because they never saw a giant robot in their literal lives.
Where's the fucking speaker button on this thing?
Yeah, Jacob will just kind of like plant his spear, drop to a knee, and just try and open the hatch.
Okay, you will open the hatch, and guns are now trained on you. They haven't fired, but they're trained on you.
We're friendly. That's why we could just kind of kill the things that were trying to kill you.
I'll
Very good.
I think I'll also do the same, and I'm gonna take like a knee in my machine and try to get like looking like I'm not a threat.
Okay, Jacob, can you give me a empathy and manipulation? You will get a bonus die from Talia.
Oh, no success.
Yep, that's all you needed. You will see one guy come forward. It seems he's like maybe the captain or so. Captain, general, fuck ever. Who fuck cares? And he kind of like grabs like one of the horns. It says, "If you're here to help, go ahead and bring whatever those things are into base. We'll make space."
Okay. I've got some instructions for the engineers.
We'll talk when you come in.
Yeah, and then Jacob will rise up and start walking in.
One more thing. Before you all walk in, as you guys are all walking, you remember, wait, we have two random people probably still by that mountain that probably need help.
Nah, they'll be all right.
They got a gun.
I'll go get them. You guys get everything in here. Like, does the thing like, where do you want me to put the? It just like puts it in like an empty parking area. Like that'll work for now. I'll be back.
So, yeah, as you, Cameron, you go back to go pick up Glenn and Jason. That mountain's gone. It's just now flat Earth.
Spooky shit.
But you do find Jason and Glenn. They're alive. They're on the verge of crying, but they're alive.
It was like the classic anime, like puts robot hand on ground, like need a lift.
Yeah, they stare at you for a moment, but know it's you. And they'll like climb into the hand and let you to bring them back.
I'm the tankiest of boys.
Just the mech equivalent of getting like a cup and a piece of paper to get a bug out of the house. Just
Like, come here, little guy. Come here. Get in the fucking hand.
But the three of you, the other three, you guys would settle your mechs and get out, as you will see that General will come to you and be like, "What is going on? What are those things? How? What's going on?"
That's a lot of questions. Which things are you asking about? To clarify,
The big metal robots.
We are the Guardians, and we fight for the safety of humanity. Did we choose to be Guardians? No. But when a buzzing in the back of your skull says, hey, go to a temple that's just going to disappear and then crawl into some suits, that's kind of how it goes. But we're not a threat.
We would have shot you.
They're a threat.
We definitely would have shot you right by now if you were a threat, but you saved all their lives.
That would have been bad.
Yes, but you saved their lives. We still trying to figure out what's going on. And then you'll see another soldier run up and like whisper into their ear, and his eyes go wide. There are more all over the world like you. You're not the only ones.
Did they get theirs from magical disappearing mountains too?
He just looks so confused when you say that.
Never mind.
You don't know the half of it.
Anyone got a cigarette?
The general's like, we will find some accommodations. We still have communications all over the world. They
Worst
launched
person.
nukes. Millions died.
Well, we got to save the rest then.
Yeah. Reportedly, over 3 billion of population's dead. That's what we're counting so far. That's just a rough estimate. I feel like numbers are going to keep spiking every day.
It'll be a lot more before this is done. So, get ready, soldiers. Point me to the kitchen.
And they will kind of point you there, and then the 4 of you will become guardians to this new fort that is being built. That is one of the last bastions of humanity. As there's over the next couple of months, you guys come to realize that the world as you know it is gone. Cities are done for. There are now only these bases that can be protected. There are other automaton pilot, some that you've gotten to meet over the last couple of months, because some of them have made their way towards you to be like, hey, we're all in this together. What was that weird ass shit temple thing? And it turns out that's what you guys are going through. You weren't the only ones. You can probably guess there are maybe 30 total automaton pilots all over the world. And when one's destroyed, another one probably never going to be made again.
Well,
Got to be a little more careful then.
I was supposed to be careful fighting giant abominations.
We work together, that's how.
That's one way.
Kill them fast and then kill us. Work tried and true.
As long as, I'll take care of the flank. You guys get up close and fight. We all have our specialties. Each of these suits were built and evolved in different ways to handle the horrors. We still don't know that much about them. I guess we'll learn as we go, and maybe we'll eventually learn how to escape this hell of a reality.
As you say that, as time goes on, you all learn something terrible. That the horrors of the night aren't the scariest thing you're going to have to fight. You heard reports of a new creature. They called it the Seraphim. This angelic kind of creature that wants to exterminate all humans. It kills some of your allies, people you knew. And now you're having to deal with fighting a goddamn angel.
I think at this point, Jacob just has bloodshot eyes. So many packs of cigarettes just empty around him. He probably looks like he hasn't slept in weeks. I hate this fucking place.
I can imagine that Tommy has taken to that his mech that was that pristine white porcelain is now covered in graffiti murals that cover big chunks of the whole thing. That's where he ends up spending his time, as he has been, just looking at how he is with fairly low ego and abilities that use his ego quite frequently. I think he is real close with his mech.
Jacob, as you see Tommy's artwork, that's the fucker that keeps tagging your shit. Or tags what used to be your
he
shit.
wouldn't, because that's a shit thing to do.
I don't know,
That is toy behavior. Don't tag people's private stuff.
Yeah, tag government stuff.
Also that. But what is Cameron's and Talia's feelings on what has been a hellish couple of months?
I think over time she's trying to research the different ways that these biological horrors move, and then with the new threat of the Seraphim, it feels like great. Research is back to zero. You know, you think you can understand a creature and try to get some factual wrapping around our heads of how to, you know, what we're at least up against, and then out comes literal biblical angels, and not the friendly kind in the Christmas play. And it's, you know, spending her time in notes and research and anything that she can, and just getting as close to the natural understanding of it as she can.
I will come back to you in a second. Cameron.
Cameron, having the first day of retirement be the worst day of his life, I think recoils back into the only thing that had ever brought him comfort, and that being the muscle memory, this is now my single purpose in life. First it was the soldiery, the war, and now he has become that guy that, if you've ever seen the movies where, like, there's just one guy that's constantly cleaning the rifle. That is now him with Apex. He's constantly with that automaton, whether it's cleaning it, detailing it, just sitting in the makeshift cockpit with like a half-drank whiskey flask. He is almost always nearby it.
Back to you, Talia. As you not give up, but it's just the back to square one with these Seraphim. It's heartbreaking. You lost so much. Then you start to hear like a scratching on your door.
I'll automatically reach for my knife or whatever I have on my side, and I'll go up and answer the door, cracking it open slowly.
A big ass lizard, as he somehow found you.
Stinky! She'll drop her blade and bend down and just kind of look around and be like, "How did you?" And she'll give him a look over and make sure that he's okay.
He's rough, but he's okay.
Oh god. Okay. Looks like you're missing a couple toes. That's could be worse. And she'll pick him up and put him on her shoulder the way that he used to like to do it, like a little weird parrot. And she'll close the door and just immediately get to tending and taking care of him like she did in the old days.
As you have a small piece of your old life, you settle, and all of you are separately doing your own things, and the world is over as you know it. There's still a little bit of hope, not much, but hope at least each other and being able to fight this never seemingly ending war. What will you all do in the future in order to ensure your safety? Will you betray each other? Will you work together? Will you fall in love again? Or will you never love again? These are things these characters have to think about and feel as more stories are to come. Maybe one day these people will finally win this war. And that is where we'll end tonight's one-shots of ELdritch Automata Advent Day. I want to thank my players for being here and experiencing this system with me. So first time running it, there's little rough things here and there, but overall, I had a great time running this. I will also let them introduce who the fuck they were and what they played.
Okay, Dapper Zombie or Felber, was Tommy our totally stable and completely okay artist. Totally didn't have any problems going on. Yeah, you can find me anywhere I can be found with the name Dapper Zombie. Most often on the Discord, come and say hi.
Hello, everyone. I'm Depressomancy still, and I was playing Jacob O'Brien, former tavern owner, now turned willing to die on a mission because life is terrible and everything tastes like cigarettes. I am Depressomancy on all things, save some small changes like Depressomancer on a few. But it has been a pleasure to be part of this game, pleasure to be part of Dark Domain, and please open the window in your basement. It's stuffy in here.
Hello, everybody. I am Faye. I go by Baby Blue Inks, or whatever else you can find me. I'm on the TikToks, the Instagram, the Twitch, all of the social medias. Sometimes I'm on Discord. Sometimes I'm not. But I played Talia Rain, our brilliantly obsessed with lizard pilot that is now a little bit obsessed with researching and trying to figure out the horrors. Her lovely best friend, Stinky, has crawled his way back to her somehow, and I love him for that. He's adorable. I had a great time.
Won't come back to bite you at all.
No, definitely not. He's definitely not mutated in any way.
Not at all.
Not at all. That wasn't strange.
No, that's not a seraph in disguise.
No, there's not like a whole adventure about that at all.
No, it's just Stinky. But
Yeah.
it's my first time playing this one, and thanks for letting me play.
Hey everybody, I am still Ryan. I go by Darth Caustic on all my socials. If you find, including like TikTok and Blue Sky, if you find me anywhere else, thank you for your subscription. I hope you liked my feet pics. You can catch me all the time over here on the Dark Domain, especially the Discord, where I am ranked #1 poster. We found that out today.
You fucking on the server, no shit.
as it should be. Right? That's my seat. My ass sits there with pride. We have a bunch of cool stuff coming up. We'll round this weekend out on Sunday with another episode of Kindred 101, where the fledglings of Springfield, Massachusetts get to discover where their Toreador was last episode. So we're going to have some one-on-one time with the dear old Rose and what they were off doing. Wednesday the 14th or Monday the 12th, right? No, are we doing 12th or is this the 19th for Took's thing?
Oh, touch thing. What? Hold on.
I think it's the 19th.
The 19th.
It's 19th.
Okay. So yeah, the 14th we are doing a Star Wars 3.5 one shot. We'll be utilizing Roll20 because that system really relies on maps a lot and distance calculating for both movement and weapons, and it just helps to do that. So you'll see at least 2 of these fine players back for that. And then Friday, the 16th, you can come watch Thurston County by Night, a vampire game set in Thurston County, Washington, that stars both Blue and my man Felber, where some interesting NPCs will be introduced, at least one of them. If you haven't caught up on that series, please go over to YouTube. We have some special sessions that I sit down one-on-one with the players that does not go on Twitch. The only way to see those behind-the-scenes episodes are to go over to YouTube and watch them.
Go see how Castor turned out.
Yeah. Castor was separated from the coterie. When we start the next session, he's walking in the door. Find out what happened in between those two, because it's interesting. And then next Saturday on the 17th, we'll have Zynarth up here running episode 2 of Alien Ashfall. If you want updates like this more often, be a member of our Discord community. We make weekly posts about what's coming up during the week. We keep our Discord event calendar up to date. We have a number of storytellers that have joined the team, are joining the team. looking forward to each and every one of them and what they bring. We have Techo, we have Pressomancy, we have Falber joining in, we have Zynarth, we have Maeve, we have Evie, we have Rosewood Productions, we have Bonnie. I don't think I'm forgetting anyone. If I did, I'm so sorry. But you're all important. You're all amazing. You make all of the hard work that I put into this place so worth it. I'm glad you're on board. And for all of you following the channel, you've made this amazing experience. All 127 of you. Like, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. And we'll see you around. Where's the thing? Where did I put the thing?
I'm ramping for Ryan and them to end the stream. Hello, everyone. I'm back. It's me.
Well, I was waiting for Techo to do a sign off because
my brain's just done. See you guys. That's all you need.
Someone hit the button.
You deserve to take up space. You deserve to live the life you want to live. Be the person you want to be. Take care of one another out there, but more importantly, take care of yourselves. And we will see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.